centered today.
No, I'm not.
In the middle. Yes, you are.
I'm eating my food.
You in the middle.
I was going to get some Chipotle.
But you munching on that nasty McDonald's. Black Widow, what's up? Man, it just might go down on this live tonight. I hope not, but I feel it. You feel it? What kind of energy you got going on?
Are we about to fight?
Somebody might want to fight. That's what Black Widow's saying.
I mean, girl.
Ray Milan, what's up? They was dick riding Natalie this episode. Like, she didn't do her big one, and her minions need to stop being delusional. I don't disagree with that. Right, Slim2Bad. Yeah, Slim was definitely. Jayla's disappointed me, but at least she knows Natalie outside of Baddies. Exactly. Jadavian, what's up? What's up? Happy Pride Month. Samaya, hi. Everyone, the weirdest episode since T episode. What's up? Okay, here. Courtney, all them delusional if they think Natalie won. Exactly. Tasia Capri, what's up? Movie Bay is looking real nice. Movie Bay getting the compliments tonight. What's up, Lil Red? Trey, I really like Scotty this season. I don't disagree with you. Right now, I'm actually liking her too. And again, happy Pride Month, my Fruity Pebbles from fellow Fruity Pebbles. And hey, Movie Bay, we twinning on the head. All right. Thumbs up the video. Drop your comments. Y'all know what to do. Do that first. We're going to do what we normally do. It really wasn't much. I feel like there was a couple parts that are talk about worthy. I feel like there were like the beginning part, the ending of the beach, a little bit of the beginning, a little bit of the middle, and then the end. I feel like are the most talking worthy points for me. Y'all tell me what y'all thought. Y'all, of course, in the comments, drop down in the comments what y'all want to talk about, but we'll go ahead and let's start from Jela and Gretchen, with Gretchen calling Jela out, pretty much like Jela come to the front. Then she decides that she wants to pretty much apologize because she feels like she wasn't being able to speak and nobody's allowing her to speak, when I think that's bullshit because they've given you numerous times to speak. Every time you do speak, you still continue to use the N-word, which is essentially why you don't get a chance to continue to speak. So y'all let me know what she did. She done switched cameras. What are y'all's thoughts in regards to that while I get these comments up here?
A lot of people was laughing at it because she was like, damn, I done fucked up again or whatever. And I guess the comedic timing was there, but I didn't think it was funny at all. Like, you keep apologizing, but then you keep saying nigga. So now, bitch, I'm gonna just whoop your ass every day.
What happened? Movie Bay, is he frozen for you too?
Yes. And now he's
Legend. What's going on with the Wi-Fi? Say what you said again, because we didn't hear you.
Not too much. Not too much.
I just said that she need to get her ass beat every day.
Period.
I agree.
On the show and in the streets. That's how I feel about it. This is when the toxic fandom, in my opinion, really needs to be toxic. Because I could stand behind this. Like, y'all go hard for everything else that don't mean nothing. But when it comes time to like a real issue that's on and off of the show, where all that energy at? I don't know. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of comments though that aren't as ignorant. I will say that. So I don't know. But yeah, I just feel like I'm not normally I would be sick of talking about it, but I feel like this needs to be talked about. Because how are you still coming out of your mouth saying, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that, and then a millisecond later you saying it again? A millisecond later you saying it again. And then when Tommy told her, oh, Tommy had the words. I don't know. She just wrapped it in a nice little bow. I was like, that's exactly it. Not only did she say Puerto Rican and Black, clarify for me, but she also said it might not mean nothing to you, but it means something to us. And that is the whole issue. And then Gretchen talking about, I understand that, but my nigga, no, you don't understand. Obviously, you don't understand. Obviously, you're not trying to respect it because you still saying the same thing. And why do you say it so much? Bitch, that's not even in my vocabulary that much. Like, what?
And that's what I said. I said that too in my recap. I'm like, there's certain words that you just know you can't say. And it's like you're not that stupid that you, because me, I say it all the time. But like I said, when I go to work, I don't be on the phone talking to customers and talking to my boss saying, what's up, my nigga this, my nigga that. I know not to say it. There's certain places where you know not to say certain things, not because it's taken away from who I am as a person. I'm still black. I can say it if I want to. But I know not to say it in that place because it's not something that you should be saying in a professional environment. Granted, this is not a professional environment, but you're still around people that have told you on numerous occasions that this word is offensive. It should not be coming out of your mouth. It's offensive to me because you're not black. You don't experience what I experience. So with you using that word, it's disrespectful. And then I'm telling you numerous times to stop and you continue to do it, which is why I'm offering them jumping her. If they want to hit her all at once, I'm okay with that because she continues to do it over and over again. It's like, you don't have to say the word. You literally are saying the word knowing that you're doing it.
Right, because everybody has the ability to turn on and turn off things. And if you telling me you don't know how to turn something off, then you ignorant. Everybody knows how to.
Exactly.
Okay, like you said, like in a professional environment, this is not a professional environment, but it's the whole purpose of I can turn it on and I can turn it off. And if you don't know how to turn something off, then you just ignorant. You stupid.
And at this point, you're picking and choosing to not turn it off. So now you're going to turn on my hands, and my hands are going to turn on you.
Hello, and I'm not turning them off either until I feel like turning them hands off. Like, but since we're still talking about this part, because I talked about this too, how she got on her live, which I'm assuming was yesterday, huh?
I said, let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, you find it while I'm talking. But she got on her live talking about how she's she's blacker than Jela. Right. Says that because she's from the suburbs and she's from the hood, which just continues to prove my point as to why a bunch of coons get on here defending her using that word when she's essentially equating being black to you being from the hood. Since when does where you're from dictate if you're black or white? Like, that don't have nothing to do with anything. I could be from Swats. I don't know. I could be from anywhere in the world, but regardless of where I'm from, I'm still black at the end of the day, and you're still white. No matter where you're from, you're still white. Like, she wants to talk about how she's Puerto Rican, but you're still white. Like, no matter what ethnicity you are, you could be Japanese, but still you're presenting white. Like, your skin is white, your color is white. When you fill out documentation and paperwork, you're circling white. We went over this last week. But there you go, right there. Put that up there.
Okay, here you go, y'all. Oops.
I said I'm probably blacker than Jela. Fuck is we talking about? These bitches is straight up Oreos, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all bitches is telling me I can't say nigga, but y'all over here whiter than me. Sit your suburb.
And then calling them Oreos. Why are they Oreos? Because they know how to speak and have great dialect and actually know how to enunciate. You the one sitting here trying to act like what you think a black person speaks like. Like, I just don't understand it. She's saying it way more than black people in the cast, and it's irritating. Exactly. And if somebody tried to get
irritating, and she's showcasing how she view and think of black people.
She did with that. I'm blacker than you because you're from the hood. I know you ain't saying you blacker than me. I know you're not saying Oreos. They're Oreos because they're black on the outside and white on the inside, but you white on the outside and white on the inside too.
And white on the inside.
No, you can't say it.
And I love what Jayla said. She said, no matter how much black dick you take or how many black friends you got, you will not be black. Like, Jayla ate her up.
Period.
And she said, I'm gonna beat your ass every single time.
One of you bitches said, I don't know who it was on Twitter, but y'all bitches might be in here, but y'all talking about Jayla need to get off her Martin Luther King shit. No, bitch, she on her Malcolm X shit. She on her Martin Luther King shit on her. She could be on it all motherfucking year long. I don't give a fuck. I'm standing behind her when it comes to this. Like, I'm standing behind her when it comes to anything, honestly. But particularly on this is something that she should be fighting for. This is a reason to fight.
Yes.
Exactly.
This is a reason to fight.
Exactly, Brooklyn. I feel like in 2024, this shouldn't even be a discussion.
That
what was you saying, Movie?
I was like, Joe and them, they said they fighting over hot chips. That ain't no reason to fight. This is a reason to fight.
Hello.
And yeah, Jela is the only black woman on that cast. Jela and Dia are the only black women on that cast that are still standing on business.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's crazy. The real question is, why is Zeus allowing her to stay? Because they've allowed numerous people to stay in the past, like what's his name, Tesehki, the one that came on here the last time. When you sit and think about it, it's true. Because like the Barbie girl that was on Jocelyn's show that got her ass beat by Lucky, she got her ass beat for saying nigga too, and she stayed the rest of the season. Slim been out here saying nigga too. Y'all swear up and down that she got a black parent, but she's white to me. Presenting, she's white. So she out here saying it. Right. But that's what people saying, but she's still white, essentially. So like Zeus, they don't care. Zeus knows controversy sells, which is why they're going to continue to keep people on the show, because they know it's going to build a storyline.
I remember on Biggie 16 when Winter came in the house and Winter was saying it, and everybody was like, like, what? And I think it was Sway, who's also from Texas. I think it was Sway who's like, is she black? And nobody.
And Winter still dealing with that
until she actually had to show a picture of her parents. Where is that?
They still don't stop to this day. And they still don't.
Where is that?
It's selective though. That's the thing. People want to say people pick and choose when they want to do stuff. That's the same thing to the fans too, though. The fans get on her ass about shit all the time, but she's at least proven and shown proof of hers. Regardless if y'all want to believe it or not, she's shown the proof. We ain't seen nothing for Gretchen, and y'all been going to bat for Gretchen. It's like they came into this season knowing that she was gonna say it, and still was like hyping her up. And then you see what she's doing on the show. It's not like and then she says too how it's not about, I don't mean it that way. It's not about what you meant. It's about the fact that you continue to say it when you don't need to say it.
Right.
Like, we don't care what you mean behind it. You just shouldn't say it.
This episode, it was brief, but we gonna work it out.
we got some talking points.
I think this issue is, of course, this issue is slightly different from Winter, but because now it's more so like black and brown people. It's the Spanish speaking people.
Yeah, we're gonna get on Wendeley.
Yeah,
I got something about her. We're gonna get to Wendeley at the end because she rubbed me the wrong way at the end.
We can talk about it now since it's the same category.
Well, yeah, I guess so, because she was talking about Gretchen. So yeah, well, her saying that because me and my sister, we watched it all together. We watched it together at the same time. But my sister brought up the point too. Like, she's the type of person that is black and Dominican, but likes to. You can tell, like, she thinks adding the Dominican part makes her a little bit more special. She can't just be black. I got to be black and Dominican.
That's how I felt about Biggie. That's how I felt about Biggie.
If anybody say that Dominican, I'll be like, you black. You black, babe.
And the more she kept talking, you could see her separating herself from being black. Because I was allowed to say it. Well, you just said you were black, so of course you were allowed to say it, right?
Right.
Like, the more she was talking, the more I was like, huh?
The more I was just confused. I'm like, why are you talking about it? It seemed like you don't even understand it. And why are you trying to give Gretchen a pass when you truly don't even understand what the meaning of it and you don't feel as passionately about it? So, like, girl, sit down, Windex, sit the fuck down.
And it's funny because Aubrey was like, oh, so you're both. And she was like, well, no, I'm black. But then she kept talking about, well, I'm from the Bronx and I'm Dominican, and we were allowed to say it, but you just said you were black.
And it's the fact that you got Aubrey clocking her. Aubrey was clocking. She said that shit is weird. She said that wouldn't fly back in the day.
And she would know, because Aubrey grew up, like I said, Aubrey grew up around black people. When I say grew up, she essentially came from out of high school, jumped into making the band, and was around Diddy and Bad Boy, which is just hip hop, just personified. She was around a bunch of black people, so she knows what's right and what's wrong when it comes to culture. And like what she said in her confessional, saying, like, I just don't feel like it's right for these people to be sitting here making excuses and saying that it's okay for her to be out here saying the N-word. I'm like, it's crazy that the whitest of white girls is the one that is out here schooling y'all on your own culture. That's crazy to me. Movie by you muted.
Oh, exactly. Exactly.
Shit.
Let's get
into Aubrey being the only white girl making with sense. How is she gonna explain to Wenderly that it's not okay to say the N-word? Like, it blew my mind.
Yeah.
Slim2Bad. Yeah, we can move into this now. So, and look, Bree said it too. Bree said Slim2Bad is a follower. I can't stand her. She's too pretty. She is pretty. She really is. But Slim2Bad. Let's talk. We're gonna move.
Well, we gotta talk about Natalie and Tommy before we talk about.
I was gonna say, we'll wait. We'll wait. Tommy and Natalie. Y'all put a pin in that, and then we'll bring it back up after we finish Tommy and Natalie because it'll make sense with Biggie. But Tommy and Natalie, we'll go through let's talk about the first 2 rounds when they was on the beach fight. What was y'all's thoughts?
Tommy won. Like, Natalie does this thing where she bone rushes. The reason why her bone rush didn't work this time was because there was no furniture around to fall on. So you out in the open, in the beach, in the ocean, bitch, you can't bone rush people like that because you ain't got nothing to fall on to hold your ass up.
What are you doing? Pick your head up. What are you doing?
Exactly. And that's why she always. I sat and thought about it too. I said that's why Natalie is always falling, because she pushes her body weight forward, which is a smart technique if you know how to fight. But she throws her body weight forward, and y'all notice how every time she swung at Tommy, that head was going down. She's swinging down like this, swinging down like this. She's not paying attention to what she's doing. So obviously, the more you do that, the more you're gonna lose balance, and that's when she fell. And then Tommy took advantage of it because Tommy is up, head up the whole time, swinging, watching her do it. So as soon as she fell, Tommy got on top of that ass. And when I tell you which is so funny because Natalie talking about, oh, she got dragged across the beach, telling Biggie, like, she got dragged. You're the one that literally got dragged across the beach. Tommy got on top of her ass and was dragging her ass when security was pulling her. I was dying. Tommy killed her.
I was like,
Tommy made me so proud.
That's my thumbnail when I drop my video. If it's uploaded by now. When I drop my video, that's the thumbnail. Natalie swimming, talking about I will drown you with your badass grammar. Girl, you was the one swimming on the floor. Like, what?
It's crazy.
Still uploading.
How you mean so many fights? That's a valid question. All them girls saying Lord Farquaad won. Lord Farquaad, that is hilarious.
Who that?
Y'all don't know who Lord Farquaad is?
Who's Lord Farquaad on the show?
Natalie. Go look up a picture.
Oh,
I'm gonna just pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up. When you see it, you'll know. Shoot.
So
I know who Lord Farquaad is, but I just don't know how it pertains to Natalie.
I guess
look at her head. Does that not look like Natalie's face?
It does now. All that plastic surgery.
Legend, you are muted.
I said I need to see the bob.
That's usually when I hear that analogy. It's
mainly the bob. It's mainly the tucked under bob.
But all right. So then we're gonna move to the part where we got to.
I'll drown you. I said, girl, where are you from?
And everybody talking about Natalie did her big one. Natalie did her big one. She was on the ground. Getting fucked
and guess
up.
who was the main one doing it though?
Who?
What?
Jela.
Okay, well, hold on, B. Like, let's
hold Jela to the floor though. When it comes to this, Jela was pissing me off. She was pissing me off, just like Tesehki pissed me off too. But Jela was pissing me off because I'm like, Jela, you know how to fight. You know damn well Natalie did not win that fight. So why are you out here beating her up? Like,
hold on. That's her friend. Like, if I saw you getting beat up, I'm gonna be like, G won that fight. But in private, I'm gonna be like, bitch, you didn't win that fight. I'm gonna need you to pick your head up next time. But if we in public, I'm gonna be like, yeah, G won that fight. Yeah, bitch. Like, I'm not about to have you out here looking crazy.
If I lost that fight, I lost that fight. I'll hold that L. I'll hold it.
I'm gonna be like, my friend didn't lose that fight. He slipped. He slipped.
I'll be like,
The ground came from underneath him.
I'm
going
to
to.
you got it, you good.
I'm gonna be like, get up, G. You got it, G. Find the gravel, find the concrete, find the concrete.
If I lost a fight in front of you, you better be getting in there and getting the win for me.
I mean, of course, I'm going to hit and then jump back out and be like, oh my gosh, break them up, y'all. Hit.
Until he can get his composure back.
Until he get back up on that gravel. Get on that concrete. But Jela did what she needed to do as a friend. Maybe y'all just don't have good friends, but Jela did what she needed to do.
And even when Tommy came through, Jela was already like, girl, you better be his. Girl, you better be his. Because if you're Jela, you're running off of what happened in London. So in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, Natalie gonna get this. Like, she already did it before. She gonna do it again. So that's that friend energy.
I can't bring Black Widow up. On when we get the callers. I can't motherfucking wait for you to get up here. I can't wait.
They calling in. Oh, baby,
I can't wait. I want you to ring it first. You the first motherfucker I'ma smack.
Black Widow, you know you can't go for J.
I'm just playing.
I don't know, y'all. I love me some J-Lo. I love me some Jela. So she's the only one standing 10 toes behind the N-word situation.
And I can't wait until she cracks somebody's nose open. I can't wait to see that.
Look, Legend, here's the thing. I can like somebody and admit when they get their ass beat. I can like somebody when they wrong. Like, I'm gonna tell you when you're wrong. Like Tesehki, we can get to her later. We can get to her after we talk about this. But she was dead ass wrong too. I feel like she in the whole mix of my sister, just like you though, because my sister was like, I'm team Tesehki. I don't care what she doing. I said no, she wrong for like wanting to hit that girl for standing next to her dude. Like that's crazy. But Tommy.
So and then if you are Jela as well, you're probably gonna go off of that last round where Natalie was uppercutting Tommy. Granted, Tommy's hands were tied. But if you the friend,
but did Jela see that though?
I don't know,
because I don't think anybody was around, but like production.
But Tommy was also walking away with like blood on her face. So even if I don't see it, I see that, and I'm gonna be like, "Girl, you messed her up." Like, and then even when it comes to Aubrey don't know Tommy. Aubrey knows Natalie. So yeah, I'm gonna talk ish about this girl because my homegirl about to fight her. Like that's just natural.
But unbiased aside, they were a little dick riding, but that's their friend. You go support your friend.
Now, when it comes to the people who aren't Natalie's friends, that's D-riding. That's D-riding.
I feel like they was on her shit a little bit. I wish Jela. That's the thing though. I wish Jela didn't get in the confession. I wish she wouldn't have gotten the confessionals lying like that though. Like maybe I guess she could pump Natalie up, be like, Natalie, you ain't do your big one. Like, you need to get back in there and do it again. Like, this is how you need to get in there and do this. Well, I mean, it depends. Me, I'm not gonna sit here and act like you want to fight when you didn't want to fight. And I don't want you going around pumping like you on national TV pumping up somebody who always thinks that she's winning a fight when she's not. And then she looks dumb on TV too. I don't want you looking stupid on TV pumping up that you want to fight when you didn't win a fight.
But y'all, outside looking in, if you Jela and Scotty and y'all see the beach situation, but y'all don't see the parking lot situation, but you see Tommy walking away with blood on her face, what you gonna think?
But Natalie had the vape in the hand. Natalie, that's what I'm saying with the scratching in the hand and stuff. I don't consider like Natalie, she got tactics, but they sitting. If I'm watching a fight and I can clearly see you not landing shit on her, something must have happened. Like you must have scratched her. You must have had some type of weapon or whatever. Because I ain't see you laying shit. So I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that you want to fight when you didn't win. I feel like I'd be a terrible friend having you walking around here. I won this fight. Because
if Greg,
knowing that you gonna see it on TV,
and you tell me I lost, I'm gonna be upset.
I'm be like, movie. we gotta hold this elbow.
At the end of the day, G, you tell me I lost, bitch. It's time for you to run your round with me. Because bitch, you wanna kiki and laugh and try to coach, bitch. Come on, let's coach, bitch.
I gotta teach you.
Let's coach, bitch. Let's coach.
Oh my goodness.
Look, I be tripping watching it. I'm like, why are they doing this? Who's the way? Okay,
Oh, okay. Yeah, Tamika, yeah.
But let's talk about
y'all
when she got
think
to the car.
Natalie
Though.
has security on payroll?
Yes, because you watch it back too. Because when I first watched it, I'm like, damn, Natalie is getting them good uppercuts in. Like the way she was really, you can hear her, bitch, I got you, bitch. I'm in your shit, bitch. And she was. What she was doing, I was like, you actually are. But then when I heard Tommy say, you holding my hands, I was like, let me run this back. Ran that shit back. You can literally see Tommy's hands like knotted up in that dude's hand. And letting Natalie get them licks in. That was fucked up. I feel like they set that up because I found it so ironic how we didn't get to see, like when they first started fighting, they had no cameras over there. And then how ironic, the one time the cameras are over there, we see Natalie really getting in her shit. And I'm like, yeah, they set that one up because Natalie got her ass beaten in the first 2 rounds. If they didn't fight again, Natalie would have looked like the big loser for real, because she didn't get no win with Tommy until that point.
Did y'all notice that Tommy slapped the white security guard?
Yes, that cracked me up.
That slap where I thought she was trying to hit Natalie and he blocked it. No, she was trying to slap that security guard, I guess, for blocking them in general. And then that's when Natalie tried to swing on Tommy. She's like, you better stop. You're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get hurt. I thought she was referring to the security guard about to maybe hurt Tommy, yoke her up or something. Because she definitely swung on him. That's why she was like, where the white one at? Where the white security at? That big white dude. No, and y'all see that fine security guard holding both of Tommy's hands. I feel like him and Natalie are in cahoots.
Natalie are in cahoots. Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it, considering Natalie's track record.
The show definitely
missing Rolly, surprisingly. Tommy versus Rolly, Scotty. I can't wait for Anna and Asian Doll to get in here and beat Mariah's ass. Y'all want to move to that now?
Yeah, Tesehki and
is annoying.
They should have all hopped on who, Princess? They should have all hopped on Tommy if they were real friends. Nah. Wait, I'm sorry, but security was not wrong for holding Tommy's wrist. Tommy stayed slapping the security guards. Example of her slapping the white security guard last night. They got their lick back. I don't know.
But in that, when it came to her and Natalie, yeah, they was wrong for that.
I like that Biggie didn't waver when Natalie was pressing. Yep, she sure did. And
we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. Biggie, it was a good episode for Biggie. Pretty sure production told Jela and look at you, movie. I saw what you did. Pretty sure production told both Jela and Aubrey to say that Natalie won the fight. They did it. Okay, I can believe that.
Natalie won that round by default.
Natalie, like she ran from Tommy, and then Tommy found her long ass shin by the cars. That's what
she did. Because she definitely was backing up.
Natalie finally admitting that she doesn't like Biggie because of Tommy. And then we'll get to it. Because I got some thoughts about that. But Tesehki with Jelly Bean, little backstory. She's mad at Jelly Bean, which I find crazy and ironic how she just now brought it up now. She could have fought her whenever they was running their ones on the beach if this was really when it was time to do it. But she's mad at her because she was standing next to her dude at the Bad vs. Wild stuff. So then she decides now to want to address it, which I felt like in the moment, the timing was just like, okay, well, they're finished with theirs. Nothing else is going on. Let me go ahead and get my storyline. Let me go ahead and get my fight. So then she decides to press her. Her and Jelly Bean going back and forth. Jelly Bean's like, I thought we squashed it, whatever. And she's like, no, I didn't do it. I didn't squash it. I didn't say that. Natalie was saying that you was her friend, yada, yada, yada. As all this shit is going on, who decides to come in yet again, trying to be Billy Badass, trying to show out, because I feel like she was taking this as a moment to show that she can fight by swinging and sneaking another person. Like Mariah, this is the second time she snuck somebody this season. The 2 fights that she's had, she snuck somebody. I cannot wait for Asian Doll to get in this house. Cannot wait for her to get in this house.
I'm confused, like, where's this energy when Bianca's fighting? Like Bianca is literally fighting for you, and because of the disrespect that Suki and Sapphire had towards you. Granted, you and Sapphire did make up, but Bianca, your friend, you should be riding for your bitch no matter what. How you ride for Tesehki, and I don't really think Tesehki need a rider. Like she can fight. She's good. And also, it was a dumb reason for her to be fighting because I'm standing next to your man. You're that insecure.
Right.
I can't stand next to or in front of your man. If I wanted your nigga, I wouldn't be standing next to him. I would be fucking him. But at the end of the day, bitch, I'm just standing here because we're in a big ass building. We're at Baddies versus Wild, bitch. We're watching a show. So of course he gonna be. If you don't want nobody standing next to him, leave his ass at home.
Period.
Exactly.
It was
y'all
weird
filming
as
a TV
fuck.
show.
It was
especially
weird
looking
as
how
fuck.
Jelly Bean looking. I mean, with the wig, she ain't that bad. Maybe it was just a bad wig, but without one, hell nah. Why would you be intimidated by her standing next to your man? That don't make no sense to me. So, in my opinion, I said this last week. Tesehki won the storyline because she ain't did nothing and she don't bring nothing. Because girl told her,
I told you to wait.
Girl told her like we squashed it in Vegas. Oh, storyline over.
And I believe it.
Oh, we did. No, we didn't. Yeah, we did. You said that you was drunk and you was tripping. No, I didn't. Yeah, you did. like what? She was reaching. She wanted the storyline, and I'm over Tesehki.
I don't really think she's bringing anything this season. She's not really. She's not bringing nothing to me this season. Like, I'm not interested in it. I was interested in the storyline last season because it was a good storyline. Pregnant sister getting her older sister jump, and then she beating up the two people. But then after that, your storyline stopped. It wasn't as interesting until you and ET fought at the reunion, and I didn't like ET, and I was just happy to see ET get her ass beat. Now that ET done fall motherfucking home, you need to go home with her.
Yeah, she don't bring. Like, she came onto the season because with that storyline. Because without it, I feel like that's probably why she popped it at Bad versus Wild. And then Jelly Bean told her that Natalie told me to stand over here, but I told you not to. Who are you, bitch? Like, who am I really going to listen to? The
like,
EP
of the
show
executive,
or you?
Executive.
Exactly.
In the words of Remy Ma, if my man can be taken, he wasn't mine to begin with. That is your problem, Tesehki. That's who you should be mad at. You should be mad at him. Because if you mad about anything or you're insecure about anything, you should be insecure with Jelly Bean. Like, you should be mad with your dude. If he ends up entertaining her, be mad with him. You're in a relationship with him, not Jelly Bean. I can't stand when people take shit out on the other person in a relationship. If they didn't know you and didn't know that you were involved and actively pursuing it, I don't feel like you have a reason to attack them. You should be attacking the one that you laying with. If they actually went the next step and actually fucked, you need to be mad at him. You don't need to be fighting her. But that's where I stand with that.
Right. So now with Mariah jumping in, what are y'all thoughts? I know y'all.
You already know where I feel about her. I can't stand. You see how she was like pumping her chest up. Ain't nobody going through her unless they go through me. But when they got it at the reunion, you didn't jump up in front of ET, or you didn't jump up in front of Tesehki to fight ET before Tesehki and ET fought. Because that's what she was saying. Can't nobody come through and fight Tesehki unless they fight me first.
Right.
You didn't jump in to fight ET.
As if you're really a child in the first place, bitch. Like, okay.
Right. And did y'all catch? I didn't catch it when I first watched it. When I rewatched it later on today, did y'all catch Scotty in the background laughing as Mariah's trying to be all fake, tough, and hood? Yes. I was dying laughing because that would have been me. Like,
for sure.
Like,
Scotty honestly is giving more EP than Natalie.
And doing a good job at it.
He is doing a good job. And y'all know I don't like that bitch. I don't like her
either.
But like I gotta give credit where it's due, and she's doing a good job of EPing a show that's not her show.
She's actually really becoming likable this season to me. It's taken 4 seasons now. I feel like she's not trying. I feel like this is the first time we're actually really seeing Scotty. Like, I feel like all them other seasons she's been trying to be what she thinks the viewers want to see from her.
Right.
This time, she's just being herself. Like, people say, oh, she's really a nice girl. She's really a nice girl. I never saw that before. I was like, she just trying her hardest to not appear that. She's trying to appear hard. But here, I can see that she might actually genuinely be a nice girl. The only part that I don't like about her is that she don't have a backbone. But I like the fact that she's at least being herself this season and not trying hard to make a story, get a storyline, get camera time.
Yep. Your camera time can simply be the turn-up girl, like we've been saying. Or like when she's mediating the sit downs, because you do need that neutral person that can mediate sit downs. Like, you need that person.
Like what she did.
The only thing is, though, when she had that sit down, she was like, I really want them to stop beefing. Like, these girls aren't girls. And I'm thinking, like, ain't you sleeping with a dude who got a woman?
And wasn't you beefing with Anna Mac all last season? Like,
okay, girl.
Right.
I literally could not be in the same room together without arguing.
For real.
So that's why I was just sitting there like, Scotty, you're a little bit of a hypocrite when it comes to that, because you were literally the dime in the body to the Tinker to Anna Mac. Like, literally, that's what you were. Like, you were always talking about Anna Mac and yelling at her and cussing her out. You were always trying to get another fade in another round because you got your ass beat them other ones.
I hope I look at that comment. I hope Janisha is over Lemmy. But I pulled this up though because y'all know online everybody talk about it the episode afterwards. So apparently Tesehki was like, OMG, I didn't even know that Mariah stepped in for me like this. And I'm like, but you definitely said I could seek my niggas to go handle that. I don't even gotta.
Yeah.
Okay, sis, go out.
You saw that.
But on the internet, she said, I've never had no one fight like this for me. This is hit different when you always the one that has to do the fighting and defending. I was so worked up, I didn't even realize this. I loved Mariah yesterday, but I love her even more today. I'll do the season all over just to return the favor for my sis.
Tesehki, she jumped in your fight last season. Like, she fought for you with Janet when we didn't want her to. What are you talking about? Like, Tesehki's losing me this season. Like, what is, and then what are you doing that for? Like, what are you gaining from that? Like, you're gonna jump in her fights. Oh, what do you act like she can't fight? Like, she snuck that girl, and the girl immediately got pulled away by security. What? Like what? Like what? I don't get it.
Somebody said in the comments,
she's stupid too, though, because she's. Go ahead.
Who's stupid too?
You.
Me?
Tesehki, because like, are you? No, I was saying you was in like. I was saying you like you go and you speak as we was talking at the same time. No, I'm talking about Tesehki. She's stupid, and I'm saying like you.
Hold on, because I was about to say, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Did you see my face? I was so confused. I'm like, hold on, who the fuck is he talking to? I would smack your bald head. Who are you talking to?
I'm talking about Tesehki. When I said you because I was literally thinking y'all knew I was talking about Tesehki, but I'm talking about she's stupid because she know Mariah Lynn is attaching herself for cloud. Like, she knows that Tesehki coming into the season was like a big popular thing. Like, Tesehki blew up after the reunion. Her fights were everywhere. You could not see it. Every social media you saw her. And it's like you could see Mariah Lynn is attaching herself. She's trying to make this duo with Tesehki that Rolly was doing with ET last season, because Rolly thought ET was going to be the big hitter, the big favorite. And she attached herself like this. This is what Mariah Lynn is doing. And then she want to sit there and act tough in her confessionals and act tough on that. Like, it's funny how she had all this energy for Jelly Bean, but she didn't do none of this shit with Callie. Like, she didn't come up talking to Jelly Bean. She just immediately got up and swung. Why you didn't run up and just swing on Callie?
And Callie spit on you.
Tough. Yeah.
And
Jelly Bean didn't do shit to you.
And
did not do shit to you.
Like, basically, she did mouth to mouth to you from across the room.
Basically, like, good aim, by the way. But they said in the comments, they said that Tesehki is trying to set herself up for not jumping in for Mariah Lynn when she fought Asian Doll. So she's trying to like already make herself look good. Like, oh my God, I didn't know this. If I did, I would have jumped. I would jump in. Whoop-de-whoop. So they said she kind of like already trying to paint that image for herself, because we all know that Mariah about to get her eye blacked.
I can't wait for that day. I cannot wait till Asian Dog gets in that house. And she's gonna fight Anna too. And Anna, we already know Anna gonna whip her ass too. So She'll get her ass beat. And then she's gonna fight Bianca too, and I hope Bianca beats her ass. So we know that Mariah got
you better hold on to them hope and dreams. Because I don't think Bianca ain't winning no fight this season unless it's just hair.
Bianca and Mariah fighting would be hilarious. Cause like, what are y'all? That's like a toddler fight at this point. Like, what are y'all really doing? What are both?
Mariah might win that fight, to be honest, because Mariah goes swing at least. Bianca just be grabbing.
That's true, but Mariah, she ain't gonna do no damage with them pillow soft.
I mean, of course, but she still goes swing at least.
That SpongeBob with SpongeBob that dude. That's Mariah. Like you're not doing damage.
Pull hair whole time. Exactly. Pull hair whole time.
They gotta make sure it's hella liquor at the reunion. That's the only way she gonna get her lick pop.
That is true. That's the only time Tommy lost.
I was trying to find on the internet where Mariah was talking about why she didn't step in for Bianca, but I couldn't find it. But y'all know what I'm talking about? Did y'all see it?
She said that her and Sapphire had cleared the room, but then also she said her and Bianca end up getting into it. But I'm like, y'all got into it like later. Like
right. She was like, Bianca and Heaven orchestrated that fight. So what I look like jumping in a fake fight. So like she trying to like clear her name on why she didn't jump in for Bianca, not Nan time. But jumping in.
And I feel like she only jumps in for Tesehki because she knows if anything came down to it, Tesehki would. Well, I was gonna say Tesehki would jump in for her, but I don't know. I don't know her thought process behind that. But I feel like the only reason why she jumps in for those fights is because she knows she can sneak somebody, and with her sneaking somebody, I feel like in her mind she's thinking that they're looking at her like some tough heavy hitter because she's actually sneaking somebody and they're not hitting back. But I don't know. All right.
Yeah, let's go to Biggie and Nat, and then we can end with DTB and Tink.
Yeah, and we got to talk about Jela and Meatball too. But
oh yeah,
Biggie with Natalie when her and Meatball was outside. Slim2Bad come up too. We can talk about Slim too. But Natalie, of course, pumping it up, telling her to go check on her friend who got knotted, which we didn't get to see. She might have, but who knows? We didn't get to see it.
It was on
but
Instagram.
Biggie, did she have a knot? I'm trying to think about it because remember that when it happened, the day it happened, they both got on Instagram and was like showing their faces and stuff. Mm-hmm. I can't think if I remember. She might have, but whatever.
Yeah, because Tommy was like, "Look what you did to me!" Like she was like joking it off.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like no. At this point, what's going on with the girls is skiing because I ain't never been in no fight and had a knot. Like I ain't never had no knots on me. Like what's going on? A busted lip? A knot? And if a busted lip, it's that.
My nose just bleeds easily, so if you hit it, it's gonna bleed. So I don't be caring.
And my face gets red. My face gets red super.
That's why as soon as I get to 5, I'll be like, just hand me a tissue. I'm about to put it in my nose. Pre-planned. Because I already know it's gonna bleed. I already know it's gonna bleed because my nose bleeds on a regular. Like I'll be waking up sometimes with nosebleeds. Like it's insane.
I get them sporadically sometimes. But I like how Biggie just stood. I like how she stood 10 toes and she was talking about everything that she was saying in her confessional. She was hitting on all points with me, like the dick riding. She was right. How Natalie and Meatball was low key dick riding too in front of Biggie, which I found interesting because you want to go check. You want to go check Jela behind Biggie, but you sitting here laughing and egging on Natalie and Slim2Bad as they're kind of like low key picking with Biggie about Tommy. And you can see how Biggie low key, I feel like she low key got a little bit irritated with me because when she got up, she was like addressing all that energy. Like when she come back in here, yada, yada, yada. But what y'all thought about Slim2Bad too, with her dick riding and just, she's probably the biggest follower so far from what I can tell. Cause like, why you have all this loyalty to Natalie? Like, you don't even know who Tommy is. And she's saying like, I was just laughing or whatever. No, you weren't just laughing. You was egging it on. You was, your friend got her ass beat, yada, yada, yada. What was y'all's thoughts on that?
I think that Meatball, that's like the name alone. Like what? Meatball and Slim2Bad. Like what, girl? I feel like they were both D-riding, but in different ways. Let me explain. So I feel like Meatball was doing what Slim thought she was doing. So Meatball was just laughing.
Just
Slim
laughing.
was like, if it's funny, I'ma laugh. But I was like, but you the one cracking jokes. So like that's two different types. Somebody who's just laughing, like, and somebody who over here talking about not today. Like y'all are two different type of D-riding. And honestly, that little sit down made me not really like Slim because I was still like on the fence with her. But that commentary kind of made me like, you going kind of hard. You're going kind of hard.
I think she was trying to get her camera time.
That energy.
She was trying to get her camera time and her spot for next season.
She definitely was trying to get that spot for next season, and I honestly think she did in that scene. I feel like Natalie is like, oh, okay, she's funny. I can rock with her.
Yeah. Also, I don't know how many fights I've been in because I've been in a lot of fights because I had to fight growing up because they used to call me the F slur, and I used to beat straight boys up every day. So.
Yeah, I believe every bit of that. I believe you. I can see you being a tyrant in school. That's it for me.
I don't know.
Definitely was, but once I got to like high school, I didn't have that many fights because by that time they knew I could fight, so they left me alone.
Yeah, mine
And
was.
that's that on period.
Mine was like what 1, 2, 2 was in elementary, and 2 was in middle school.
I got jumped too. I remember I had to cut my hair.
Oh no! You had to cut your hair?
I had to cut it off because some of it was just patchy. It was a mess.
Oh my good Lord, Jesus!
But I did. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They didn't like me. It's okay.
Me,
how many you been in movies?
I'm a good girl.
Lies.
I don't. Okay, so look, I grew up with sisters, and I know they be like, oh, that don't count. Me and my sisters would fight to the death. So that's a lot of fights. Aside from that, I don't really call them fights. It was more like a bing, bing, and then that was it. Aside from that, my mouth really kept me out of a lot of shit because I just talk that shit and nobody wants to fight. I had girls literally run from me. And I'm like a $110. Why are you running, bitch? So I'm a lover.
That mouth carries weight. Sometimes people talk enough and that mouth carries enough weight that they think that you really got it like that to where they don't even want to try you.
Running. Bitches running. Running. It just made no sense to me. It just made no sense to me.
Mm-hmm. Did y'all say what all y'all needed to say about that scene?
Which fight? Which scene?
The scene about
Biggie and Natalie.
Meatball and this stuff. Because I'm ready to get to the Jela scene.
Yeah.
I guess with Biggie saying keep that same energy to Slim. Do y'all think Slim will fight Tommy at the reunion, or Tommy will fight Slim at the reunion?
Oh, that you just brought something up to me. What I was thinking of too. Joe, did y'all see when Jo was on live with on Instagram Live with Slim, saying that she wanted to fight Slim because Slim was fake in the house, and how she went around being fake with Nunu? Yeah, apparently she was cool with Nunu, being fake with Nunu the whole season. Did not tell Nunu that she was the one that hit her on the beach. Jo was. It's on. I think it's on Zeus T. Pull that up on Zeus T. Jo was looking at her the whole time. Slim was saying like, "No, we had this conversation," and she was like, "No." Nunu was like, she didn't know until we left the house because we were trying to figure out who did it. And Slim is just kind of like trying. You can tell she's trying to like be funny about it, but you could tell Jo was. I sent it to you, movie. I remember it now because I sent it to you. But Jo was looking at her, and she was just looking at her as she's sitting there talking. And you can tell Jo did not like her. And Jo said she want to fight her, and I'm like, she probably gonna fight her at the reunion. But I feel like Slim is fake, and Jo, I believe this right here. Yep, play it. It's a couple slides.
Man, why you still my friend?
Hold up.
That's what I'm talking about.
We get that. Me and him already talked.
When you air,
when it's
that's
air.
That's why every time I think you. That's why every time I think you.
When it's air. Yeah, no, we're not talking about that. We talking about when it's air. Me and Nunu just talk when it's
y'all talk on the phone.
Yeah, on the voicemail off here. We talked. Me and Nunu already talked.
Oh no,
so that's what I'm saying. And maybe you need to talk to Nunu, but I don't know. Anyways, but the shit with Gretchen, I was the first one to hit Gretchen after the altercation. Like, I didn't know that all the people behind me, and Gretchen will tell you, me and her had a conversation. Gretchen is very small. No, I don't agree with them jumping Nunu. I mean, jumping Gretchen or whatever the case.
If you don't agree with them jumping Gretchen, you don't agree with yourself jumping Gretchen.
I'm about to say you.
I said I didn't know.
You know, it's funny people be like, nigga. You be about.
I already admitted that. I already said Gretchen just talked like that. She wasn't being racist. she was just saying she talked like that. My problem came into play when she was like, she only said when she get mad to be offensive. That's what
She didn't say that.
I was trying to see, like, cause
What?
No!
I was trying to see, like, cause
Why
you
say my credit?
We
Oh,
50 minutes in.
Oh, here you go.
Because even when she was mad, though, she said, "My nigga." She ain't say,
no,
"You nigga."
I'm not talking about that.
nigga.
If you go on her confessional, she will say she only said it to.
I'm trying to find her
for each other.
Slim.
We was riding for each other. So you get what I'm saying? So after this week, I think it's this week coming up. Nunu gonna find out it was me, but I really didn't know. She did not know it was me.
We didn't know
she did not know.
You. She didn't
Yeah,
just find
I did
out
not
till
know she
she
didn't
didn't
know.
find out till when we watched the episode.
The next
We thought it
episode.
was you. We had an
No,
idea it
nah,
was you.
she gonna know next week. I don't know if you heard her, but she gonna know next week on this.
Baby, I was
episode.
with her the whole time,
Listen.
filming and all.
Listen,
When we
I'm about
left
to tell
that
you.
beach, she
I'm
said,
about
"I
to
think
tell
that." She said, "I think that bitch Slim hit me. I don't know for sure if it was Slim." She was like, "But I think it was Slim." And then when we watched the episode, it was for sure you, Slim.
No, look,
I don't know
know
what you
that.
said.
Listen to what I'm saying, and you gonna see it on this week episode. This week episode, we was on top of the mountain, right? All right, boom. Right before they got to fighting, she was like, "Dear say Slim had to get you off of me," and Nunu was like, "Noted." So Nunu found out right then and there on this episode this Sunday. You get what I'm saying? So you get what I'm saying? Because even it's gonna be a scene, y'all gotta watch it because y'all
Listen
wouldn't
to
know.
this part.
It was just us or whatever at the house, and they bought Gretchen, and Gretchen was talking. I was like, "Well, look, I'm not about to beef with you because I feel like you small. I'm not about to bully you. I don't want to keep fighting you. You get what I'm saying?" So I cleared that up with Gretchen in the scene and behind the scenes.
Okay.
No, listen.
To this?
Yeah, she about to tell her that she want to fight her. Listen.
Live. You get what I'm saying? I'm not no fake ass bitch and I have to say what it is and call what it is or whatever. And I don't have no picks either. Whoever want to fight me, we gonna always get it in or whatever. But the bitches that I do,
Well, I
like
want to fight you. I don't care if Nunu got over it. I want to fight you because you've been fake all motherfucking season, and I don't like it. That's just like with the Tinkerbell shit with me. You was me mugging me and all that shit, but I was on the side because it ain't directed and respected. Then when you came over, you like,
who was mugging you?
If
you go look at
everything, people be.
If you go,
I'm from Cleveland. I gotta watch all. I gotta check the real thing.
That's fine.
I don't care. I don't care.
That's
I don't
fine.
care.
You get what I'm saying? Because
See, I love J.O. I love J.O. J.O. was sitting there looking at her like, I want you to shut up so I can tell you I want to fight you. J.O. is she just give me real vibes. Like, we know she know how to fight, but I just like her energy. Like, she's just real. And you could tell what she was saying was true. I feel like Slim is pretty. That's the thing. She is super pretty, but I can believe everything that J.O. is saying. I can see her being fake because she's been acting kind of weird the whole time she's been on the show.
Yeah, it says Slim, get her because Slim is weird. I think she definitely one of them. I don't know. She one of them girls. She one of them girls that try hard. She a try hard. And it's like you shouldn't even have to try hard, sis.
Because she's pretty. Like, let your beauty speak for itself. Like, you don't have to do all that to get attention. Like, she's the type of person. I ain't gonna say she drop dead beautiful, like them type of drop deads that you can just like, they could be in the back and you gonna still find your eye drawing to them. Like she can, I feel like she can stand amongst this crowd and kind of just like chill and she would still get attention. But
do y'all think Joe is also trying to find somebody? We about to start. We got one more topic. Do y'all think that Joe is trying to find like a extra storyline or what?
Possibly, I could see it a little bit, but also I do think she feels some type of way about her not telling Nunu that, hey, I'm the one that jumped on you.
In the house.
Yeah, in the house. Like, and I could see Slim being like that person that get cool with all the replacements, but then they watching the back, they're like, hold on, bitch.
I can see that.
Like shit.
I can see that.
Yep.
I can see that. All right, y'all. Last topic, DTB and oh shit. Oops. Ooh. Well, that's okay. We can talk about DTB later, I guess, because y'all want to talk about Meatball and Jela.
Somebody gonna talk about it. Somebody gonna talk about it
when they get up here, because I'll eat them up.
Meatball and Jela, what's y'all thoughts? We still didn't even get the whole clip. But
at the end of the day, Jela checked Meatball. Everybody's sitting there talking about why didn't she punch Meatball? Why did she punch Meatball? Y'all do not know Jela like y'all think y'all know Jela. Jela is a talker. She loves to talk her shit. She loves to argue. She loves to get her point. She's a very intellectual person. She can talk, but if she needs to fight, that's when she needs to fight. She's not Tesehki and Krishan, where the only thing they know how to do is fight, and they don't know how to fucking speak. Jela knows how to use her mouthpiece. She's going to yell. She's going to talk. She's going to explain herself because that's how she is. She gonna talk her shit. Granted, if you want to hear it or not. So at the end of the day, Meatball trying to check shit, and she checked Meatball. She said, a bitch told me that they was gonna hit me, so of course I'm gonna hit that bitch. I don't care if she crying or not. And y'all can call it bullying. That bitch should have never said that she was gonna smack me. Because at the end of the day, you say you gonna smack me, bitch, smack me every day. Smack me. Because I want you to.
Every day.
I want you to. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Y'all talking about Biggie this, Biggie this. Just because Biggie got her ass beat don't mean nothing. She should stop saying she gonna smack people. I see she trying to be on her stand on my business shit, but standing on your business come with some L's. So stand in them L's too. And Meatball, you trying to check some shit, you would get your ass beat. And y'all trying to hype Meatball up as this fighter. Rolly is definitely a better fighter than Meatball, and Jela beat up Rolly. So what do you think she's going to do to Meatball? I'm sorry, Rolly is a good fighter.
No, she is not.
She used her big ass weight. She used her big ass weight. She was okay. Name y'all can't. Okay, y'all look. Y'all some Rolly haters because Rolly was being bitches asses all through Zeus. Besides, I can say 3 fights that she lost. Okay, but did she win them? Did she win them?
She won because she got the best. She know how to throw.
Okay. So end of the discussion. And I don't even like Rolly, but she won her fights at the end of the day. No matter how she won it.
I think she beat Ann, but it was Ann.
Okay, yeah,
she
true.
So what's the other one?
She ain't beat Yoda.
Give Me One More Chance. Yolanda kind of got her in that, but she beat that girl. Sneak her. And she snuck that girl. What's that girl?
Oh, well, she snuck that girl at the back of the reunion, but she snuck her. But I mean, I guess, yeah.
But she still got her at the end of the day. I think
Dottie, I think.
Oh yeah.
She whipped her ass in that bathroom.
Yeah.
Stunner was whooping her ass, but her and Stunner were going back and forth to me. She beat up Camilla. She low-key beat up Camilla. She said on Camilla.
I'll give her that one.
Like that was embarrassing. But I'm just saying, like, everybody making it seem like she's supposed to be scared of Meatball. Like, what is Meatball going to do? I'm going to roll you down this motherfucking trail, bitch. Like, nobody's scared of you, Meatball. Literally, don't make me call J.O. Don't make me call J.O. because J.O. was getting that ass.
Okay.
You should have said that.
I
would have said that.
Don't make me call J.O.
To replace your bitch ass.
Don't make me call J.O. And I think in Zeus terms, Rolly can fight. So
in Zeus terms.
Yeah. Because when it comes to even though Meatball lost that fight, Meatball at least was throwing punches. Rolly
I know Meatball can do something. She go scope the scene. And she goes
with the Jela stuff, I'm glad we got, because you could tell Zeus was trying to strategically edit that sneak peek last week to make it look like she was a punk and was gonna get punked. But I'm glad Jela stood, and like people were saying too, like why you didn't hit, because I saw one that went viral on Twitter saying why you didn't hit her, but you hit Biggie. Like what you just said, she had an issue with Biggie. She didn't know Meatball had an issue with her, so why the fuck am I hit her because she's sitting here pressing me, asking me if I'm bullying her, and then you sitting here literally like half my size, and I'm just sitting here looking at you, essentially looking like a little kid sitting here trying to yell at me and trying to press me.
Oh, damn.
Why would I hit you at this point? Because at this point, you're not even a threat to me. Like, you ain't even put your hands on me. Biggie at least threatened to actually slap her, so I see why she did that. Meatball talking about some bully me. I'd have been like, I'd have pushed her ass back, and then she would have. You really don't even have to hit her. Like,
just that on her stomach.
Come on, that stomach is out.
Bone crusher ass built bitch. Girl, bye.
All right, y'all ready to talk?
I'm ready to talk, y'all. Okay.
Let's drop it
We
in
ain't
the
gonna
chat.
drop the link. If y'all didn't see me in the comments, we're gonna keep it 5 to 7 minutes depending on the queue, because it's a lot of people. We gotta keep it pushing. If it's not that many people, then we're gonna let y'all talk. But just keep that in mind. So don't be thinking that we rude or nothing like that.
I'm gonna drop this in your chat too. Yeah, thumbs up the video while we're doing this. Damn,
I did some way.
Why is this night?
Hey.
Okay, y'all see where it's at. Let me go drop it in your chat too, Movie Bay.
Yeah, I noticed that on my replay. I said,
Because I think it just when I feel like when we comment,
G
it
be sound
comments to
like
our
somebody's
strength.
old grandfather when he be
Because
doing
you know I am.
He sound like somebody's old grandfather. I'd be like, get this nigga a
I'm
cane.
about to be 20. I'm about to be 29 next month, y'all.
You don't look 29.
Thank you.
What does it give? What
Movie
does
Bay 30.
It wasn't. I don't know why he said thank you.
I was like, what does it give?
Oh,
I
how
don't
old
know
do I
why he
look?
say thank you. You giving me
How
a
old do I
good
look?
35. I'm just playing.
But I've been getting older recently.
No,
Most
I'm just
people
playing.
think
No,
I'm
I
younger,
feel like you
but
give me 27 though. You give me 27.
I'll take it.
Movie Bay gives me 26. To be honest,
And Movie Bay 30. So
26, 27.
And you the baby. Legend the baby. Legend, tell them how old you are.
I am 30.
Stop lying. Tell them how old you are.
I'm 24. I'm 24.
Oh, I was close. I was thinking 23.
Baby.
I'm 24. I'm in grad school. Well, not no more because hey, person.
Y'all hear?
Yes, and
Yeah.
then Melanin is popping.
What's up? I'm glad you finally got the check.
Yo, G is
Kaya. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
like
glad
the rapper.
Check it.
All right,
it.
so
What's up?
okay, I gotta talk shit about these bitches. First, I don't like Meatball. I don't like Meatball. Do y'all like Meatball?
No.
I'm indifferent on her.
I don't like her.
I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, but at this moment, she coming off a little.
I just don't.
I'm about 60-50 or 60-40.
Yeah. The thing is, I didn't know anything about. Swear to God, I didn't know anything about Meatball prior to Baddies. I just remember her name would pop up and her videos would pop up, but that's basically it. But I'm sorry, the day that she was on Instagram laughing about having 3 abortions, I lost all respect for that bitch. So that's why I don't like her. She literally said that she literally was laughing on Instagram, like I think before the show aired, saying that she was pregnant and she was getting rid of it because the dad was like not with her or some shit like that. And they said that she had unalived 2 babies prior to that. So she was on Instagram Live laughing about it. I don't respect people like that.
She's a Krishan.
Yeah, so that's
I just knew Meatball through like the media, like because she was popular on TikTok and like Instagram and stuff.
Yeah, so yeah, I didn't know. I thought I was, but then when I heard that, I said I can't respect nobody like that. So that's why I don't like Meatball. And she's coming off very corny on this show. And I swear to God, if she gonna have this pot belly out all episode, I gotta tear that ass up. I gotta tear that ass up. I'm sorry.
I love the way that you say I'm gonna tear that ass up.
Listen,
I'm from North Carolina too, but I'm from the country part of North Carolina. Gee, you must be from the city side. You must not be from the countryside.
Hey, I'm from the city side, Charlotte.
Yeah, I'm from the country part of North Carolina. That's why I sound like this.
Hey, I got family in the country too. Mine up in Morganton, North Carolina, Hickory. Where we at? They up there, Shelby.
Yeah, I live like in like the deep where the farms and everything at, but I live near the beach now. I moved there last year, so I'm just enjoying life now. But oh yeah, it's really nice down here. Okay, yeah, but yeah, Meatball don't like you, and you thought you was doing something, you wasn't doing a damn thing, girl. J.O. Ted tore you up, tore you out the frame, bitch. Tore you out the frame last week. Yeah, I don't like her. Look, off to her. Okay, Mariah Lynn, bitch. Okay. Mariah Lynn, I'm tired of you jumping in people's fights, girl. Did you see what she said today? Do you see what Tesehki said? They said, I never had somebody jump in a fight for me. Like, Tesehki, why do you need somebody to help you fight? You can do that on your own. I don't know if y'all saw that. She said that today.
Yeah, we pulled it up.
Oh, I bet I came in here real late because I was working. My bad. Yeah, but I don't.
You got in here.
Yeah, but thing is, what did she say? What did Mariah Lynn say as to why she didn't jump in for Bianca? Because they were saying, like, how could you jump in for Tesehki's fights, but you don't do that for Bianca? I don't remember what she said.
She said that Bianca
excuses.
Yeah, but
it sounded like some bullshit. It probably was some bullshit.
It definitely was bullshit because she had a different reason for every fight Bianca got in.
That's my like I don't like Mariah Lynn. Nobody's scared of you. Literally, I can blow and you fall down, bitch. No one's scared of you.
Well, bitch, blow. That's what she said on Love and Hip Hop. Well, bitch, blow.
Oh my God. Girl, nobody's scared of. Yeah, but thing with Mariah Lynn is like, how is I don't agree with Gretchen saying the N-word, but how is no one like brought up
Mariah Lynn saying it because Mariah Lynn says it too. And we ain't forgot.
She never said it to them though. I think they
think
haven't
so?
said it because she hadn't said it around. I don't think she said it around them on the show yet. But she's
Because in the
definitely said it
confessional, she
before.
definitely was like the N-word. I said,
It's just like I just have a feeling that she does like I have a feeling she still says it to this day. Like
Yeah.
people like told her on Love It. Like I remember the episode of Love and Hip Hop where she was like, "I'm Puerto Rican." I said, "So are you just throwing that out there because you think you want to use that to justify you saying the N-word?" No, you look like a white girl. Her and Gretchen, like you two look like white girls. When I look at now Gretchen, I can see like the Latino part of her, but that still don't make it any more better. Mariah Lynn, when I look at her, she looks white to me. She doesn't. I don't look at her and say, "Oh yeah, she's Puerto Rican." No, you look like a white girl. You didn't grow up in Puerto Rico or wherever the hell you grew up. You grew up in the trailer park of wherever the hell you came from. And not to be mean, but we know the history behind her and her mama on that stuff. So you really was living in trailer park. You was like Eminem's mama at 8 Mile, bitch. So that's where you grew up at. So yeah, no, bitch. But yeah, I don't like her jumping into Tesehki's fights. And Tesehki, like, girl, you need to stop. Like, that's some Krishan Rock shit. Like, you get mad at a girl for standing next to your husband. Like, is that what we doing to Tesehki? Like, come on now. Exactly. I like you, Tesehki, but stop. Like, tell myself, oh, you stood next to my husband. That's some shit Krishan would do. Now, Tesehki, don't come in here acting like Krishan. We already liked you.
They
Please
are
don't come
related.
Exactly. We liked you because you're not Krishan. Now you come in here acting just like Krishan.
I liked her because she was not Krishan. She was the polar opposite. But what if she was Krishan this whole time and we slowly but surely seeing it come out? Mm-hmm.
The more you show yourself, the more your true self comes out. That's why I say the more overexposure is a thing, and sometimes overexposure does not work well. I would much rather leave you as what I knew you to be than to see you for who you really are.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, I just think Tesehki is like it's starting to look because first of all, boo, you're already boring, but don't add corny to the list as well, okay? But and it's look like she's gonna fight Jelly Bean next week, so at least she got her. At least she actually got her, but it's like it's a stupid reason though.
Yeah,
like Jelly Bean though.
And
look
just judging from the fight.
Say it again.
What judging from the fight?
I think she was sitting down too. Jelly Bean
just
was
judging from the fight,
down.
it don't really look like she got it in the preview, but I need to see it.
I agree, but we got to see it in full.
Yeah,
but from my side, I didn't see too much.
Yeah, I heard she fights Kiva this season 2. Hopefully, I don't know if I heard that right. I heard she fights either Jay or Kiva, one of them big heavy hitters. She fights, so I would love to see her against another heavy hitter. I'm tired of seeing her fight weak hoes.
Yeah, that's better suited. But we're going to keep it moving because we got 10. We full right now. We got a lot of callers calling in and they kicking some people out because they can't get in. But thank you for jumping on with us. Come back next week. We'll talk to you then.
All right, I'll see y'all next week.
We're going to keep it moving. Bye. All right. Black Widow, you next.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wait. Where'd Black Widow go? Wait, where'd Black Widow go? Black Widow, call back in. Legend. Because I think she's trying to get you in. What is Legend over here doing? Black Widow, call back in. He
said, hold on.
Should I wait? Black Widow was next in line. I'm trying to wait. Get back in. Click back in. I'm going to wait till you get back in because you was next. Click back in. Come on.
All right, so we're going to do 5 minutes. I am going to hold up my little warning signs to let y'all know because the queue is popping today.
I'll do a timer. So that we can keep it fair and get everybody on here. We don't want to talk too long.
Go ahead, and if Black Widow not in there, just go ahead and go to the next.
Yeah, Black. Okay, let's go.
We probably can't get back in.
Oh, this is my favorite one. Let's get her. What's up?
Hey.
Say your ad name so I know how to say it.
My name is Nomi MUA.
Nomi MUA. I've been waiting for you to call in.
Your makeup looks good.
I'm always talking shit in the comments. I have a lot
I love it.
So what we starting with first? Like, what are we starting with first?
Whatever you want to talk.
Tommy and Natalie.
Tommy, okay, so let's see. So Tommy most definitely won her rounds. I honestly think that Natalie is effing that security guard because it just don't make no sense how she was able to uppercut like that. And you can see her uppercut and Natalie felt so big and proud of herself. I guess that's like her first time making somebody leak from their face, and you can tell she was hyped because everybody was, like eating her and stuff. Like, oh my god, yeah, you did your big one. Like, no, she did not. Tommy was getting held back. If Tommy wasn't getting held back, Tommy would have beat her ass. Period. Like, and we all know this. Like, Natalie cannot fight. Portia beat her ass. Rolly beat her ass. Everybody done beat her ass, and everybody gonna continue beating her ass because she cannot fight. She fights with her head down. Pick your head up and stop putting your head down. Let's
Hello.
see. Okay, Gretchen saying the N-word. Okay, so I currently live in Baltimore, Maryland right now, right? I live in Baltimore. I'm originally from the north. I live in I'm from Rhode Island, so that's like next to Connecticut, Massachusetts. Now, your white Hispanics and your black Hispanics actually get like a pass. So when I was up there, I was kind of used to it, but now that I live in Baltimore, I don't really like hearing white Hispanics saying nigga. Like, I have like a huge problem with it. Like, you shouldn't be saying it. Like, you have no, even if Gretchen has African ancestry, it's less than 10%. You are a white woman, period. A white woman that speaks Spanish. That's it. You don't get a pass. And even if you do get a pass by being around your friends, you're around a whole group of new people. So if they're telling you stop saying it, bitch, just stop saying it. And she knows what she's doing. Like, shut up. Talking about I effed up again. No, bitch, you know exactly what she was doing. Shut up. And I don't really blame Jayla for trying to beat her up every second and chance she get. Like, yes, please beat her up, because that has a deeper meaning to us than it will ever have to you. So just
ever.
like, you don't get it. Like, just shut. It's like, and okay, so in like the gay community, like, I see that they call each other the F word. Like, I don't know why, like, but that's their thing. Like, if I'm not a gay woman, but if I was to sit there and call a gay man the F word, they're gonna pounce on me, because it's like, yo, you can't say that, because that word belongs to them. It just let them use it
I
within.
love throwing around the F slur. I love
Right.
it.
Yeah, like,
So
that's for y'all. So I would never say that's so derogatory. Like, it's rude. So just let certain people have their thing. Like, so yeah, that's basically that I got on that. But what else was going on? Oh, I think, okay, so yeah, I currently live in Baltimore. Tesehki was acting like a typical Baltimore bitch, like acting just like her extra sister, like acting like a typical Baltimore, like talking about some F you talking about, da, 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 da. And you can tell Jelly Bean was being genuine, like, yo, we squashed it already, like, what's the issue? So it's real. I don't know, like, and I'm starting to think she lying about what, like the whole like allegations. I'm sorry, because Tesehki do be lying. She be lying. She be lying, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, she be lying, like,
I know exactly what you're talking
you
about.
you like, you're a liar. Like, I think what these, I don't want to bring it up, but she just lies about the dumbest of things. Like, you're a liar. So
It's the Malone sisters,
it's the
man.
Malone sisters, and you could really see when she was acting up last night. I was like, oh my gosh, look, it's Krishan, y'all. Like, you can
It's
tell, like, the way she was acting, like the way she was talking. I
Yup.
was like, she is a fucking dirty ass Malone. Like, look at her. Um, I think what's her name? Tinkerbella. I think it's not like I think. I know for a fact she bleaches her skin. The bitch bleaches. No, but because you have some people really trying to argue, oh, it's a chemical peel. Like, no, like, look at her elbows and her knuckles. They're dark. That's how you know
Yes.
somebody
DTV got
bleaching.
her.
You bleach, like, girl, you Tinker bleach. That's what the fuck her name is. Like, you bleach her fucking skin. And people keep saying DTB needs to stop coming on her skin. Like, I was like, what? DTB's comebacks were the greatest comebacks ever. You cannot tell somebody that they're hating on you and you bleach your fucking skin. Get real. Like, no, you don't love yourself, so shut up. Like, you bleach your skin. She's ugly. Like, she's so
Facts.
ugly.
It's like, I can see how it could be a sensitive subject for Tinka, but at the same time, we need to talk about it.
Yes, we
We
do need to talk
about it.
about it. And to be honest, none of the girls are really talking about it. I'm kind of shocked. Like, why aren't you guys talking about this? This is a topic that needs to be talked about. Why is this lady bleaching her skin? But because people, I'm guessing, like her, and they don't want to step to her, or whatever the case may be. That's why they're not talking about it. But that's a big deal. Like, you're bleaching your skin. Nobody wants to talk about it. I don't get why they're not.
Right. And DTB honestly keep giving Tinka storylines. Like, bitch, bite.
Right.
Take a storyline. Pick a storyline and stick with it. I'm helping you out.
Right, exactly. Yeah, somebody said yes.
Drop
I
that
did
shit.
peep when DTB called. She did. Tinka did call a gorilla. She's a colorist. Tinkerbella is a colorist. That's all. That's all it is. She's a colorist. At least DTB loves herself. She's not sitting there bleaching her skin, bitch. Like, what? Please.
Yep.
I think Dia and Slim2Bad are like the biggest followers. How you come and talk about you're close to Tinka, like you just met her. How are y'all so like just like this season is just something else. I'm gonna need them to get rid of Dia and Slim2Bad. They can go. Slim2Bad is a beautiful woman, but she needs to go. She gotta go. Like, I like Scotty. I mean, I've always liked her. I mean, she's still a hoe, but I love Scotty this season. Like, I love me some Scotty, cause she's a sweet girl. But even when you said it, Movie Bay, like something about, was it you, Movie Bay, that said something about her, like saying that they're not girls. But how can you say that if you're sleeping with somebody's man?
Exactly.
Like, you're not a girl's girl neither. Like, period.
Exactly.
Yep.
You have any final
All
thoughts?
right, friend.
No, I'm done ranting. I'm gonna see y'all next
Come
week.
back.
Bye.
Yes, come back next week. All right. Who is next? Samaya, 5 minutes. Let's go.
Oh, I thought Black
Rapid
Widow was
fire.
gonna be in here.
Oh shit. Okay, Black Widow, stay on. 5 minutes.
I'm gonna say
Go
y'all
ahead,
want to
Samaya.
join y'all friends.
Yeah, because
forgot.
I told her in the chat that when she came back, she could go after the last person that came on.
All right, go ahead. 5
Okay,
minutes.
this episode was the weirdest episode. Like, bias ass security, unwarranted loyalty. How are you bitches gonna be loyal to Natalie? She's not even loyal to her husband. So how do you think she's gonna be loyal to y'all? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, and Natalie, you did not win that fight. That cute security guard that you fucking helped tag teamed you with Tommy. Like, honestly, that's literally what it was. It was a whole tag team. I'm not talking about that Gretchen situation. I'm tired talking about this bitch saying nigga. You just saying it to get a rise out. You just saying it to get a rise out of these black people. A rise out of these people. Like, honestly, that's honestly why you keep saying it. Just stop saying it. Tesehki is pissing me off this season. Like, she reminds me of Krishan. Like, everybody that has been saying it, but she is the older sister, so maybe that's what Krishan gets it from. Which, like, I don't understand why you fighting this girl. This girl, she looks like a man, honestly, Jelly Bean. I'm sorry. Like, she has very strong features. Why are you insecure? You about a bitch that doesn't look better than you? I don't get that. I'm not trying to clown on her looks, but like, she's decent with a wig, but without a wig, I don't understand. And Mariah, you punk ass bitch, culture vulture, like, that is my name for you, bitch. Like, you trying to be like, when Scotty was laughing, I was laughing.
Exactly.
Like,
because like ain't nobody scared of you, girl.
Trying to be that hood. Like, you could take that shit back to Jersey, bitch. Not on that shit back to Jersey. You not even doing that. You're not even being a good friend to Bianca. And in those tweets she did with like, bullshit. I call bullshit on all those tweets. You just mad that she didn't help you fight Asian. That's why you turned on her. Stupid.
You talk about Bianca? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But Tesehki didn't help either, so she needs to keep that same energy.
She knows Tesehki gonna whip her ass. That's why she not. She is a clout chaser, like y'all said. She attaches herself to Tesehki because Tesehki got fans. And I'm just gonna hop back on this Gretchen situation real quick. Why the fuck is she stereotyping black people? Like, not all black people are from the hood. Like, you got black people from the suburbs, black people, like, you're just ignorant as fuck. Just because Jela is black and is clearly more educated than you does not mean you're blacker than her. It doesn't make sense. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And Biggie, she won me back this episode. Like, cause I was like, bitch, how the fuck is you getting bullied by like, you're grown. How do you get bullied when you're grown? I don't understand.
That's what I said.
Exactly. I feel like Biggie won us back because she definitely stood on business for Tommy in a cute way, like as friends should. And at the same time, though, I was like, okay, Biggie, now you telling Slim to keep that energy. You need to keep that energy too. Period.
True. And
you need to stand on it on all fronts, on all 10 of the toes.
I'm glad Biggie did with Natalie, that what Natalie does to the other girls. Natalie sets these girls up to be messy, and she's just mad that it got done to her. That's what the fuck you get, you chinny bitch.
That's what you get.
I'm telling you, she put a Natalie on Natalie. I was glad she did it too.
And then how is Natalie gonna check Biggie? But I'm pretty sure Biggie's not the only one that hung out with Tommy that day. That's why they be saying Natalie be picking and choosing, because she knows Tesehki and Callie gonna whoop her ass.
Exactly. And then too, out of the 4 of them that was there, it was Tesehki, Mariah, Biggie, and Callie. Mariah's supposed to be your friend, so if anybody you should be mad at, you should be mad at Mariah, because you know Biggie and Tommy are close. Tesehki, you ain't gonna ever press her, and you damn sure ain't gonna press Callie. So why don't you have the energy with Mariah Lynn? We'll see if she does, though. We know it's not gonna happen.
I don't think it's gonna happen, because Natalie just being Natalie. Honestly,
all right. Final thoughts.
Honestly, my final thoughts: if Natalie needs to get the fuck off the show, because if security's gonna be biased like that, you don't need to be needed. Tommy ate down this episode for the little time that we saw her, and Gretch, Gretch, just stop saying nigga, please.
And that's it.
Thank you.
All right, well, we will see you next week.
Y'all don't play about that.
Yeah, it's a bunch of them.
Y'all be ready.
We got some people. We got some folks tonight. Kimberly's next up. Kimberly, 5 minutes, rapid fire. Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do this really fast. First of all, I like Tesehki, and I think the only reason she made that statement was for the fact that when she didn't stand up for Biggie, people were getting on her and saying that she should have fought for Biggie, which she shouldn't. Biggie's a grown woman; she should fight for herself. But I think that's why maybe she said the thing about Mariah, because the last season when Mariah jumped in and hit the other girl, she told Mariah to stay out of it. She did not want Mariah in it. And Mariah knows if she's fighting somebody who wants to fight Tesehki, even if they look like they're going to get the upper hand, Tesehki's jumping in. So she ain't got to worry about getting her ass whooped, because she know Tesehki's going to jump in. Second, I don't believe that you should be that pressed about if a man's going to do something, he's going to do something. Nothing you can do is going to stop him. But in Tesehki's defense, I've been out with my man, and if somebody gets a little too close, move away. I can understand that. I can understand that. Sometimes you don't want to be that woman, but sometimes you are that woman. You were standing a little too close to him, back the fuck up. Sometimes that does come out. So I understand. And to say that Jelly Bean is unattractive, I've heard a lot of people going in on her looks, but to say that most guys cheat with the most ugliest bitches you can find, because they're there and they're willing to give it up. So it's not all side chicks look like Scotty. A lot of side chicks look like Rolly. So it's possible that just because you might not find Jelly Bean attractive, somebody else will. So a guy will do it. Second, I don't agree with everybody coming for that girl bleaching her skin. Yes, I do not believe you should bleach your skin. I am dark skinned. I'm proud of it. I love it. I don't get upset, but I do know dark skinned people who do get upset when people make comments, oh, you're cute for a dark skinned girl, or this, that, and the other. I do know people who feel that way. So it's like, keep attacking her. You can't attack somebody and say they don't love themselves because they bleach their skin. Yeah, you shouldn't do it. But at the end of the day, she could turn around and say Diamond doesn't love herself because in big veneers, Portia Williams teeth she got in her mouth, her fake ass, her fake tits. So she could easily say, do you love yourself? Like, you're not wearing your real hair. You're putting hair on. You're putting makeup. You're changing your aesthetic of your face. Do you love yourself? Like, come on now. People need to stop with that. If you care, like, you shouldn't bleach your skin. Clearly, you should not bleach your skin. But don't attack somebody because obviously something's wrong with her that will make her want to change her complexion. She got issues. You don't need to keep punching it out. And Diamond, you started this. Stop trying to play victim. You started this. You grabbed the girl's wig. You started it. Yeah, you want to say you were in the show. She was giving me Anne creepy vibes. When she was on that van and she just kept talking and like, read the room. Nobody cared. They moved on. Nobody cared. And she just keeps talking about, just like Scotty said, no one's going to know her because all she keeps talking about is that. Second, my next thing is.
Also, hold on. Before you move on, I would say they should comment on her bleaching because I think bleaching is a bigger issue than whatever Diamond the Body is doing. So I think if I'm in an argument and I'm in a fight, bitch, I'm going to talk about how you 3 different shades because you want to sit here.
No, I have no problem with that. I thought that was funny. Yeah. I have no problem with that. I thought that was funny. They're in an argument. They're going back and forward.
Okay, well then we can move on.
Your dead mama is not sacred.
Go to your next point. We move on then.
Okay. Your dead mama's not sacred when we're in an argument. You can say anything. But to keep going on about it like you're concerned that she don't love herself, that's my issue. Like everybody in there has a different face than they were originally born with. Everybody's bodies is different. Like everybody has done some alteration to themselves. It's like only a few of them that are actually natural.
Who I want to talk about it though. I want Tink to talk about it though.
That's what I'm okay with that. If you actually come to her as a friend and someone's talking to her about it, what made you do this, and y'all want to get into that, that's okay. But don't act like you're concerned. Oh, she don't love herself. You're not concerned. You're not concerned. You're just being dumb and petty. So don't use that because it's not the point. And secondly, everybody in this chat and this probably on this chat and in this panel is American, but you're not white. So saying you're Puerto Rican does not make you black. So stop saying it. I'm so sick of her saying it. It is making me sick every time she says it. Get her off my screen. She's making me sick. And the fact that Aubrey is going to tell you something that you as a black person should know is crazy. And then just like Tommy said, but are you black? So that's the end of it. Stop it. And literally. I bet you Natalie's going to get on Biggie for going to be with Tommy, but she's not going to say nothing to the rest of them. Not at all. She will say nothing to the rest of them about that. And that's just so stupid. That's all I have to say. I just want to get it out.
No final thoughts?
No, just like, well, the Meatball and Jela stuff, it was just stupid. Meatball, she's not bullying her. She hasn't said nothing since that night. So how is it bullying?
Yeah,
exactly.
Well,
and if you really thought it was bullying, talk to her like a normal person. Don't get in her face like that. Talk to her like a regular person and ask her what the hell's going on.
Meatball need a storyline.
That's what it's given to me.
Yeah. All right, Kim. Well, thank you as always for coming here talking that real.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Black Widow.
I was like, Black Widow, don't forget.
I'm getting you. I forgot. I was like, damn, where Black Widow go? What's up?
Hey, y'all, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Can y'all hear me?
Who was that?
We can.
So, let's get to it. All right. So this
Black Widow.
Yep. All right. So, before I get into it with Jela, we're going to start off with Nunchin and Tommy. So, I was living for Tommy double dipping Natalie all up in that sense. She was just eating that shit. She was just eating it. Each round, like I don't know why Natalie and her delusions. I think she ate too much sand that night to why she thought she did something. She's so delusional, and then she did her walk of shame. I'm done, and get to the to the car, and having all the security come to her savior, whatever. I was really pissed about that because I just knew that each time she got rocked, I knew that this was going to happen. I was like, okay, watch them start holding her back all of a sudden. And then she got her little twos in or whatever the hell.
Natalie definitely was walking away.
She was.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she felt the aftermath ass whooping. That's what she felt. She must have felt like I don't know. Because in 2009, Portia still takes that W. I don't know. That was an infamous ass whooping right there. But Jela. Hold on. Before I get to her, let's just say real quick. I saw in the comment section. I just saw in the comment section someone said that you can't die from bleaching cream. Yeah, you can. You can get skin cancer from it. So bleaching cream, yes, you can. You can eventually. Yeah, you can. I mean, you may not die like right then and there, but over time, you will get something wrong with your skin. Like you're gonna get cancer and some more stuff or what's up. So go ahead and want to look white if you want to. But Jela, the Daisy Duke Baldy. I just feel like, look. okay, her BGC days, I really didn't like her. I don't really like it. Like I give her all the respect in the world for sticking up and saying how she feel about white people saying nigga, because Gretchen, she knows better. No, she don't know better, but she just needs to stop saying the shit because she know what she's doing. And at this point, she knows that that's going to bring views. And clearly, from what I'm seeing, people are actually trying to stick with her, and she's getting followers from it. So she know what she's doing. But that ass whooping is most definitely worth it. So yes, Jela, keep giving her it, please. I hope she gets another one at the reunion too. But Jela, she's just a follower. Like, when has she ever had like her own, like, gave like Beyonce type leader? She was always even on BGC, it was just the twins. She was like their bodyguard. She was always sticking up for them. She just don't have a mind of her own. And now she's up Natalie's ass like a puppy. She just like, she not even trending on Twitter. She doing all this and she still ain't getting the recognition that she wants. She did all that shit on the internet talking about, oh, I'm gonna expose Zeus, and then backtrack. What happened? So once you stop getting the paycheck from Zeus, are you gonna come out again with the shit? What's up?
Okay, well, I'm gonna just say this at the end of the day. Maybe you don't have people that ride for you in your life. Jela is a rider. She's definitely going to ride for her friends because she expects them to ride for her like that. That's just what she is. She's always been like that since BGC. And you said you didn't like her since BGC. So I kind of can see your point because you saw Jela for who she is, and she's a bad motherfucking bitch. She's going to be Jela at the end of the motherfucking day, and you may not like it, but that's just who the fuck she is. And you may think that everybody needs to be a Beyonce and be like this grand old leader, but that's not Jela. Jela is Jela. She's not Beyonce. Stop comparing her at the end of the day. So she's going to do what Jela wants to do. If she wants to hype up Natalie, she going to hype up. If she want to hype up Claire Montrose, that's what she's going to do.
They ain't have her back, though.
Mad. You could be mad, but like that's what Jela gonna do. And you talking about trending on Twitter. So this trending on Twitter matches your value as a person, I guess. I mean, trending on Twitter, is that what's important? Normal culture is literally trending in Forbes. Okay, so like let's get to what's important. Jela is actually making moves, baby.
I mean, one time.
I mean, multiple times, and she just had her runway last night again. So yeah, so
Zeus,
making
I didn't
moves
know
outside of that. She's not worried about what people on Twitter are tweeting about whether she's out here trending or not. Like she's making money moves.
But she's doing all that for
getting to the bag. She's getting to the bag.
It's giving Daisy Duke. It's giving like
she's getting to the bag. She's getting to the bag.
She's getting to the
bag. Who's your favorite on this season?
Nobody.
Okay,
I don't like Nova hoes on here.
I was about to drag them too. Who's your favorite?
Like none of these.
You like any of the Zeus people?
I don't fuck with none of them.
Why are you watching the show?
Because it's just like Sundays be boring. So I just want to see I just want to see
please. You're so annoying. You just don't want me to drag your fave. That's okay.
Well, if we want to say fave, I don't think she's really my fave, but I do like Tommy. So what we gonna say about Tommy?
She a crackhead.
Like
y'all think Tommy undraggable? I could drag that bitch. Like she's not undraggable. I just like her bluntness. But granted, she just got her win back, but she was getting her ass beat on Baddies South. Like, let's be honest.
Who's whooping her?
Do we got selective memory now?
No, I just want to know.
Were we not disappointed on Baddies South with her getting her ass whooped and not actually doing?
Stunna
Natalie.
Stunna them little love taps. I'm sure Tommy.
Even Kat got a good jab on her. Like, we were disappointed in Tommy. This episode was the episode that Tommy proved herself.
I was not impressed by Stunna Girl in her hands.
I mean I wasn't really impressed by either, but Tommy was the one that was getting beat up. She was getting tossed like motherfucking salad. 81st and Belly, bitch. She was getting tossed like that chicken salad.
Tommy was beatboxing that.
So Black Widow,
I will chime in
on Meatball and Jela.
Meatball is a follower as well. Because it's like, first of all, where was this energy when all this went down? Like, okay, there was people like, oh, well, she wasn't there. Okay, but after, like, I'm sure they had discussions behind the scenes. That's what I'm saying. Like, Meatball, I don't get her because it's like, it just seems like on each episode, 1 minute she's like, I'm not saying pick a side, but I just feel like it's like 1 minute she's like, go beat that bitch up. Like when she told Natalie, oh, beat that bitch up to Tommy. Then you're next minute you see the scene, she's over here trying to help security with Tommy. And then she's in the scene with Biggie. Like I'm like, what is going? Now I see it makes so much sense why all the girls don't like her, or everything that was coming out after this season ended, I guess. And everyone was like, oh, this and this and about Meatball, and I'm like, okay, so what is really going on? But now I'm starting to see it because it's like the girl's wishy-washy. Like I don't get her. And then when she was pressing Jela, I was like, it was so ironic because once they were talking about, oh, they're not sure if the new girls are gonna come for the newbies or whatever. Meatball goes, she does that right then. I was like, okay, so I just wanted to, like, where'd that come from? It's like she's trying to, like, as much as I don't care for Jayla, I just felt like she thought that, I don't know what she was trying to do. I just thought that was goofy. Meatball's a very disappointment, but I wasn't expecting that much from her anyways. But honestly, I don't really care. I just want to see Tommy next episode because these people are whack. And Tesehki, she was cool last season. She's dried up here. Mariah Lynn could go back to Jersey and keep getting beat up by Barbs. Don't nobody give a fuck. Yeah, this episode was dry. The ones that I talked about was the highlight. That was pretty much it. But
what's your thoughts on Aubrey and
Widow.
Tommy, real quick? Since you like Tommy, since Tommy is like your favorite of the season, what are your thoughts about Aubrey
rapid fire
and her Sheen chaps?
Rapid fire.
Wrap
it in a minute.
I feel like Aubrey, I get it. I mean, she signed the paperwork where she can't get touched, so she can say whatever she wants. I just feel like at the same time, it's like, okay, Aubrey, now you gotta come to the reunion. If you do show up, please don't act surprised when someone do come for you. But I don't really know how that stuff works when they be signing these paperworks and stuff. But then again, they be signing NDAs where people can't touch their stuff. But last season, ET was touching Biggie shit, so I guess signing paperwork don't mean nothing. So hey, I guess we would just have to see. At this point, Zeus, it ain't like you're dealing with it like a, oxygen and going through their stuff. It's like Zeus, they gonna break whatever. It's whatever. So hopefully next
Black Widow,
episode,
thank you for jumping on. Oh, go ahead. Say that last part.
It was gonna be more entertaining than what I thought I was coming, but I was scared that this was gonna kick me off. So I was like, ugh. Maybe next episode. Yeah.
For sure.
Hopefully next week we can wrap it up.
Hopefully next week when you might have more to say.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, I love the difference of opinion. But see you next time.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Not to take the glasses off to read. Like
that's what killed me. I died laughing. Sean, what's up? Let's go.
Hey guys. Y'all can hear me?
Yep.
So I'm kind of a bit nervous, because this is my first time, so I'm just kind of a bit nervous talking to y'all. I watch y'all, yeah. So this is kind of like, how should I go? Where should I start?
Start with Gretchen and Jela if you want to go there, or if you're tired of talking about that, you could go to the Natalie and Tommy fight.
Well, for the Natalie and Tommy part, obviously Tommy done, already, she done won that. So
Wait, I'm sorry. Who did you say won?
Tommy.
You think so? Even if Tommy, y'all, I'm devil advocate, okay? Even if Tommy got the knots and the leakage.
I don't know. Like, you see, if you rewind the video and put it on slow-mo, you could literally see her dragging her by the sand. So, I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Tommy won. She won. Don't let movie base sway up. Sway your opinion.
But I just want to speak on this show, like, on a whole, because I'm also from the Caribbean. Yeah.
Right.
Because I'm in this little small island named St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We're very small, but, I'm kind of shocked that they didn't really go, like, different islands. Like, they only went, like, Barbados. I think, what else they went to? Puerto Rico, I think. I don't know what else, but...
Yeah, I think really just those two, I think.
Yeah, because if you really think about it, if they went to any other Caribbean islands and, just thinking about, like, any fight breakout, like, the law in, certain islands don't roll like that. Like, you don't, different tourist sites, you just break out to a fight, like, they'll just, jail time. Like, you can't do that. So I'm kind of shocked how they got to do that in Jamaica, where they had a little fight with Suki and Rolly. I don't know how they got to, that kind of bit crazy because, yeah.
Because of the law. They probably rented that place out, maybe. Because I'm
Yeah.
sure,
But do you guys think it like somewhat like played out? Like, do you think they just drag it out? Like, the producers just tell them, hey, we want you to have this fight or this scene with so and so, and just drag it out? Yeah.
I don't know if they want them to drag it out, but I know for a fact the editors are dragging it out for sure.
Yeah. Because I was looking for the Meatball and Jela, but then the minute the episode filmed now, and then all of a sudden it's up next, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was waiting for the whole week, and then it's like, come on. It's like I'm not satisfied.
Exactly.
Like I need more.
I think they're trying to get people to tune in to next week. Like that's what they're doing. They're baiting you because you don't know if Jela and Meatball fight, but I don't think they fall.
I doubt. That is not like Jela not gonna stress herself out, and Meatball's like shorter than her, so it's like, what's the point? Yeah.
As someone who's from the Caribbean, what do you think? What type of like attractions would you like for them to go to, or that they probably should have went to see or do?
I think, and they do. I think they're in Barbados, but I'm not from Barbados. But it's different scenery. But I think if they go about different scenery and they have to also put in the storyline, I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
Because Zeus probably ain't gonna have them doing nothing.
Yeah, like for real. And I think I understand like they're making us show, but like they really start to drag it out. Like, okay, like the one part of the Jamaica scene when they was like in the little lake or river thing they had. It's like that. I think that scene was a bit too drag out for like what 2 episodes they had. It's like we just need like one scene, cut, next scene, cut, next scene. You just don't really see any reality show that's stick on one scene for like 1 episode and just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they definitely trying.
Yeah, they only film for like what, a month? So I guess. But what's your final thoughts? We got 2 more people we're gonna get on here 3 more because we got 3.
I'm just looking forward on the reunion because since there's more people, I'm just imagining a lot of fight and less talking. So it's like I'm not really looking forward, but I am. There'll be like most fighting and less talking. It's like, oh my gosh. I mean, the best reunion in my opinion was Baddies South, I think, because they was like, okay, like from the start they get a little fight, but in the end they'll kind of like talk it out. So I'm kind of looking forward on that, but yeah.
All right. Well, there's the timer. Well, thank you for joining us. Come back next time.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. I gotta go.
What you gotta do?
I gotta go.
You can wait 20 minutes.
I gotta go with my boo. I got some things I gotta do. Like,
oh, so you that type of friend? Okay.
No, this is my boo. Like this,
like this baby. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
I'll be clocking to work.
Clock in next week.
Early. I came early this week, but I will be back. Maybe. Not too much, G. I'll smack that bone head a little bit. All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye. What's up, Princess Rose? I'm glad you called in because I wanted to hear your thoughts. Are you muted? Princess Rose, you hear us? Princess, you hear us?
See if you can click off and then like put her back in the queue later.
Princess.
I said later.
Oh. Okay. Well, we're gonna move to Brooklyn. What's up, Brooklyn?
I'm gonna try to keep this short and sweet because I know y'all probably tired. But I'm gonna just say first off and foremost, if you're white, keep the fuck out of the conversation of who the fuck can say the N-word or not. Because this is starting to be like, I don't know if it's because I'm Canadian and it's just crazy to me that there are white people actually saying this shit. But that's just crazy. We need to stay the fuck out the conversation. We literally don't matter in that conversation. And I'm sorry to tell all the white people that, but we don't matter when it comes to that conversation. Like, that is a historical and a very emotional thing for people. And I really hate the fact that that's even used as anything. If you're white presenting and you look white, don't fucking say it. Like, I hate the fact that it's been like 3 episodes now and it's still being said. It's just, Zeus needs to fucking roll the fuck back and know that we in 2024 and that's just not acceptable and we don't feel like that's okay. And then I'm gonna move straight the fuck on from that. And I'm gonna say, Biggie, I love her. She my favorite. She my hardcore, like everything. Love her to death. And I was so proud of her for sticking to her shit and like supporting Tommy and not being a fucking follower. Cause I so thought, as much as I love Biggie, I thought she was gonna like side with Natalie and try to be a follower. And when she stuck with Tommy, I was like, okay, I get you. Callie, love her. I feel like she's gonna be one of my favorites this season. Like, it's crazy that Aubrey is the only one who really makes sense this season, and she like a white girl in the season, and I feel like that's just crazy. And Meatball just pissed me right the fuck off because I don't know where Biggie never said she felt bullied. She never came out and was like, oh, I was bullied. So where Meatball got this fucking idea from to come at Jela, when I feel like it was never a bully situation. Biggie didn't feel like she was bullied. Jela wasn't bullying Biggie. And I feel like as much as I don't like Jela, and I haven't liked her since Bad Girls Club, she's not a bully. Like, she don't bully people. Like, she'll step back if she feels like that person is not up to par with her, as I'll say. But other than that, I feel like that just pissed me right the fuck off. I feel like Meatball's a follower and she's just trying to attach herself to Biggie because Biggie last season was like claimed to be the MVP. And she's just trying to get some clout off her. And like, I really hate that because she's saying shit that I feel like Biggie didn't say. And she's like, oh, well, Biggie said you bullied her. Where did Biggie say that? First off. Second off, Jayla wasn't bullying her. I feel like any logical person, as much as I dislike Jayla, and as much as I love Biggie, any logical person would have came for Biggie. You say you're gonna smack me, okay, let's go. Like, we're gonna stand, like, we're gonna go head up. No problem. So I can't fault Jayla for that. And I feel like it's just Meatball really made me astronomically angry. And then Tommy, that whole sneak shit and that whole setup, I feel like as much as I love Biggie, she must have known. She knew security was gonna do that shit. And that is just so disappointing. And that's about all.
So you think Biggie helped set Tommy up?
I really do, because how could she not know?
Yeah,
I see what I don't think she's intent to set her up. But like what you're saying though, like Biggie's done 3 seasons now, and she knows security is gonna find a way. When it's Natalie on the other end, they're gonna find a way to let her get at least one good round in where she comes out looking good. So I see your point.
I really feel like she set her up, and I don't know if it's because Biggie's trying to play favor to Natalie or whatever, or Biggie really was just like knowledgeable of the situation. But she called Tommy over knowing that Natalie had a shit ton of security guards to back her up, and Tommy had nothing.
Yeah, and then did you keep that Biggie, like, she let it slip that in the confessional too, that she called Tommy to like have her back, essentially.
Yes.
So yeah.
Biggie don't have nobody's back. As much as I love Biggie, she ain't having nobody's back in this. Like, she not jumping in for nobody. Like, as much as I love her, she can't fight. She can't fight worse shit.
She don't need to. Facts. Agreed. Well, Brooklyn, we at your minute. Thank you so much. I'm glad you finally called
No problem. It's always a joy seeing you guys.
Big love to you always. All facts. See you
Have a wonderful night.
You too. Princess.
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you now.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Period. Okay. So just to start off with Gretchen, whenever y'all ready, let me know so we can get together to beat her ass because no, 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 sis, no. And I'm just shocked that the last time she said it, nobody ran to slap her. Like what? Like no. I would have had to clock her. And as far as
Where you from,
everything else,
Princess?
oh, I'm from Southeast DC.
I know a Maryland accent when I hear it. I know it. But go
Okay,
ahead.
ghetto baby, yes. From the real projects, like we really be getting down here. That's why I'm like, Tesehki,
I love DC.
love her down, love Tesehki down, but she really disappointed me this episode because come on, sis, like you a fine bitch fighting over a nigga, and then he already yours. Like what? Like he's already yours. No, I expected more from her. Natalie disappointed me, highly disappointed me. Like after London, sis, I had high hopes for you. High hopes for you. No, ma'am. Tommy dragged her. Dragged her. Oh my goodness. But I mean, I felt like she needed that. I'm pretty sure everybody did, but Tommy needed her redemption. She was like, no, you had me messed up, sis. Now I'm starting to believe that she really threw that for that $1 million. I believe that now.
I don't know.
Shit.
Because she came through with the bob and weave. Sis was not playing. Sis was on it.
Okay.
Yes, y'all hear my baby like, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we
I'm like, yes, I love y'all down.
We love you.
Love y'all down. Love
You
y'all
got any final
commentary.
thoughts?
No, just waiting for next week episode. They better be giving us something. Okay, for this money that I spent on the subscription, we better be getting something good. I'm tired of these first 2 days. Let's get on to week number 2 or something by now. Like I'm over it.
I'm ready to go to where they're going to Puerto Rico next. We need to go to Puerto Rico.
Yes, like let's hurry up and go to Puerto Rico. Like I'm tired of this. They's not
and
giving
let's
us
see how
nothing.
many of them walking around saying nigga.
Right,
girl. No, for real. I'm not playing with Gretchen. Like she got one more time, and I'm gonna have to write Zeus as a code. We all gonna have to be holding hands in front of Zeus headquarters. Like she gonna have to stop, okay? Because we shall not be moved. Okay, she gotta stop.
Thanks. All right. Well, we will catch you next week. Thank you for calling in and getting
See
that
y'all.
film together. We like, what happened?
Bye, boo. Thanks for
All
calling.
right. Big love. All right, Sephi, where you at? Click that link. You got 8 minutes left. Ooh, I'm tired.
So, Big Kiva, when Gretch said it again, Big Kiva was like the only one who was visibly like, what the
fuck?
Like, she was the only other one, aside from Jela, Abby, that was just like, what? Like, huh?
Yeah.
So,
even Tommy was like, like, what the fuck? All right, Sephi, what's up? We got a 5-minute timer because we almost 2 hours into this. Rapid fire, get them thoughts off.
That's muted. Fine because I'm getting ready for bed anyway. Tommy whooped Natalie ass. I don't know why they're being delusional. Slim, Jela, and Mariah, all of you guys are D writers. Jela, I don't know what imaginary beef you have with Tommy. I wonder if y'all would have kept this energy if Flights Had a Sky was on this season, because she would have definitely snatched one of y'all up. This goes again when I keep preaching over and over, picking and choosing. They definitely set Tommy up by holding her hands. Biggie didn't really call Tommy. Tommy was already on the flyer before the cast was announced. It was really the producers that called her, and everybody knew Tommy was coming. So I'm not understanding how Biggie set Tommy up. Mariah Lynn, why do you keep jumping into Seki's fights when you know you didn't want to fight Suki last season? You were scared of Rolly. She backed you up in the corner. I'm gonna keep preaching that till the cows come home. You don't even jump in a fight for Bianca, who sat there and stood up for you, even though she looked stupid. Tesehki is not that damn deep for for you to be attacking by standing next to your man. Would your man do the same for you if it was the other way around with a woman? Or a man is what I meant to say. The way that y'all dick eat Natalie to make it seem like she won when she clearly got dragged and the whole world is saying it, and y'all sat there in that scene and made it seem like I don't get it. Zeus don't care if a white person says nigga. That's obvious. I don't know why. Biggie, not Biggie, Meatball sticking up for Biggie and getting in Jayla's face. The fact that Jayla allowed her to do all that in her face, but was quick to take off on Gretchen and Biggie. Jayla, swing at anybody that comes in your space, no matter who it is.
I agree with that. Even though I feel like she didn't do it because she didn't have an issue with her. But me, like I said, if you get to where I can touch you and you coming on some aggressive shit, you getting hit. So I agree.
Right, same over here. I don't understand how Natalie's mad at Biggie for hanging with her ops, but my thing about it is like, Natalie, you hang out with everybody else's ops. You had everybody's ops walking down the forest, not knowing if they were going to return back. You literally put everybody in a messy position. So how are you going to sit here and get mad at Biggie? I think she's using that as an excuse to why she really doesn't like Biggie. Fuck that is for TV shit. You guys are acting like children. You guys are older than me, twice my age. You fuck with everybody that's Biggie's ops. Rolly, Jayla. At one point, Stunner Girl. You was up Tommy's ass one point in time. I mean, I see why they didn't bring Fly Tatted Sky back, because if she was on this season, Jayla wouldn't have said what she said. Natalie wouldn't have been saying what she said. She would have tried to fix it with Tommy. Y'all pick and choose. Y'all get scary. When Tommy brings shooters to that reunion, everybody better keep acting like gangsters, even when security leaves. Y'all be writing cashes, y'all mouths can't catch. I don't know how many times I have to keep repeating myself. At this point, I don't know how many times we have to keep trying to pretend it's a show. Y'all use that excuse because that's who y'all really are. And I'm tired of people trying to back that up too, because when y'all go on these shows and when y'all get happens to what happens to these people on the shows, then y'all be crying the Me Too movement and you're a victim. You wanted to go on there so bad, you knew what it was when you signed up, you knew who the fuck you was fucking with these people.
I can agree with that. I can
So
definitely
have I
agree.
covered everything? Any comments, any questions?
I think you did. You gotta get in here earlier.
I tried to. I was
start
eating
wrapping
dinner
up
and I
quick.
was just on the space. They want me to be a permanent host with y'all.
Shit, you might need to jump on. But we gonna try and get y'all in early. I need to figure out how we can wrap it up quick. But yeah, because you be having some real shit to say.
It's just common sense, and I don't know why everybody keep blaming Biggie for Tommy's picture was posted with everybody else. Natalie knew she was coming. Did they not do an introduction of the whole cast? How was that Biggie's fault?
Before they even started filming. Right.
And then they're like on
Before
his
they
face, like,
started
oh, well, you should just follow the storyline. Like, fuck, I can't follow the storyline. Like, we're grown. What storyline? It's just an excuse to just keep picking at her. Like, girl, at this point, just bring Rolly in and bring Anna back. Fuck them both, just bring them back. Bring them back. Rolly wasn't the Rolly was the problem, but I'd rather see her to see these other girls. Just bring them back.
She was a problem, but with her being gone highlights a lot of other people too. So
yeah, but her being gone, everybody think they so tough now. Like,
so instead of one Rolly, we have 10 Rollies.
And then my thing about it is, how is she gonna get mad at Biggie for hanging out with Tommy, but Callie, Tesehki, and Mariah are doing it too? So are you gonna press them? But then again, we all knew what happened what Natalie did, and she made sure to stay behind that damn counter when Krishan and Tesehki came to approach her.
Hello.
I don't understand why y'all thinking Natalie is Mayweather, because she would have fought Tesehki on sight the first time Tesehki wanted to smoke. Are we all gonna purposely forget that? Or when Krishan slapped her on her own show? Or when Rolly beat her in that kitchen twice on her own show, or when Christina punched her on her own show, even though she missed. But or how many times Tanisha checked her? Like, didn't Seven check her on the reunion stage? Nothing. Why are y'all running with these? Why are y'all running with these narratives like she's just big and bad? Like, are y'all mentally like, hello?
But you know, when Jayla said in her confessional, she was like, you know, Natalie did her big one because she should get tired of like letting people come up and try her on her own show. And I was like, That's true. She should be tired of that, but I don't know if she did her big one. She did a
She
medium
didn't.
one.
And Jayla, you
She
let
did a
Meatball
medium
get in your
one.
space and do all that. So you didn't even do your big one when you had the chance. So who were you to be speaking?
We gonna see though. We gonna see because we don't know what else
They're not
happened.
fighting. They
might
not. They
have got
not.
squabbling. They probably did, but we gonna see.
And then
We
another
gonna
thing I
see.
wanted to point out before I leave is that Jayla did a podcast where she said that everything that she does is for TV. She doesn't really mean it.
Yep.
She never said, "Oh, except for when I beat that white girl's ass for saying nigga." You didn't clarify that, Jayla. You didn't clarify that.
But I believe that was genuinely Jayla, just considering
I
her
do.
track record and how she
You want to
don't
know
play
what
about
it
that.
is? People from the South take that word very seriously than everybody that's up here. I take it seriously, but I can't go around punching everybody. And to be honest, I'm not sticking up for Gretchen, but if you punch somebody in the Bronx, they will cut you alive. Like, they do way worse in up here than they do in the South. So y'all can call people scary or whatever the case may be, but I don't agree with it. And I would tell somebody, maybe you shouldn't be saying it. I had to check a couple niggas one time that wasn't white, but they were like, one of them was like Indian or something like that. The other one was like Middle Eastern, but with whiter skin. I'm like, you can't be saying that. And they never said it around me ever again.
Yeah,
So I
and that's
definitely
half the time
stand.
all it takes. It's just to check somebody. You don't gotta punch everybody in the face,
Right.
but
Yeah.
half the time you just text you to check them like, yo, what you say? Okay, don't say that. Don't say that around me.
Or just don't say that around me because I can't
That's
control what
simple.
everybody say, but it's either you gonna keep saying that. Two things. I can hit you or I could just remove myself from you until you just respect boundaries. And that's what the girls were saying. So it isn't her vocabulary, but it's just like, you grown, you could just like, you know.
Yeah.
But that's all I have to say. Any
But
comments, any questions? Have I covered everything?
I think that's it for the week.
Okay, great.
But we appreciate you calling in. Come back next week. You always welcome.
And
But
send
we're
me
gonna try
your
to wrap it up early
socials,
next week so we can get
your
you in.
IG.
I will.
Send the socials.
I will.
All right, well,
See
we
you
will
guys
see
later.
you. Bye. All right, friend, you ready to wrap this thing up?
Yeah.
Y'all need to go. Thank y'all because I'm knocking on 3,000. Y'all need to go.
Yes, he is.
I got get my friend. We supposed to be right here together. I like how we always be together with our channels climbing. So bring all that energy to Movie Bay.
You're more consistent than me.
Exactly. That's why you need to get more consistent. But bring that energy. Go subscribe. Go subscribe. Go subscribe. I appreciate y'all for subscribing to me, but go subscribe to her.
Please.
Get her up right now. But we will be back next week.
Yep. Oh no, I said yeah, we'll be back. I'm if you're from Grant's channel, I'm Movie Bay. I'll do reviews, reactions, and commentary to movies and television.
She's funny as hell.
I feel like I found my niche. I'm doing more so throwback reality and throwback movies, talking about controversial plot lines. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about Cheetah Girls, Loving Basketball. What else I had on there? I can't remember. I can't remember. It's a white movie though.
Go find it. Go pay them. Go over there. Go watch it. Go subscribe to her page. She gonna post.
Yes, and hit the notification
Get
bell.
more active. But yeah, I think that's it.
Oh, Jennifer's Body.
Oh, okay. I want to see that. I want to see what you got. Because I need to go back and rewatch that movie. That was a good movie. But what's I about to say? Oh yeah, and then she's dropping her recap tonight, right?
It's still uploading, so it might be tomorrow. I'm on 87%. I don't know what's going on.
YouTube is on that dumb shit. Like, but we will see y'all next week. We've been on here 2 hours. Good Lord.
Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for the rewatch game.
Yeah. And we'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Bye.
And